Yeah, y'all already know how I give it up. Look, everything I spit, it got a message, but I guess they don't appreciate the lesson. I guess they just wanna continue stressing, but I'm all about progression. I'm in my essence. Shit, y'all know what I mean, bitch. I do me, you do you, and nigga ain't no in between. This guy shit, baby, and y'all tryna live the life of kings. I'ma let them play with you and dangle all them simple things. Know we all got precious dreams. The truth burn like Listerine. I'm allergic to that fuck shit. I'm on antihistamines. Got niggas I grew up with mad just cause I want different things. Be mad or you ain't gon' pay my bills or chase my dreams. You don't like the show I put on, go ahead and switch the frequency, it got me all excited. And yes, I feel incredible like Henny and hypnotic. And fuck whoever watching who be hating or be plotting. Yeah, who be hating or be plotting. Cause I done switched the frequency, it got me all excited. And yes, I feel incredible like Henny and hypnotic. And fuck whoever watching who be hating or be plotting. Yeah, they be hating or be plotting. Finding the truth would be my only mission, and it's gonna come to me like premonition. Life after death no longer be suspicious. Collecting knowledge and I'm taking interest, and when I find it I'ma paint a picture. Whoa, yeah, they gon' remember from my given name, but in my mind it's gonna be the things that I created while I lived in chains. I swear this system can't control the brain. It's up to you if you gon' play the game. Where you think you dwell from if your mama open that portal though? It's a common sense questions you should ask from this world for show. These devils shit on you every day and you let it go. And you call us crazy cause we woke enough to let you know. Go ahead and sleep cause it's hard to wake up a giant with a poking finger. I'm trying to explain reality to all you dreamers. Hope y'all don't find it too late and have to face that weather. Cause I won't be here forever. Cause I done switched the frequency, it got me all excited. And yes, I feel incredible like Henny and hypnotic. And fuck whoever watching who be hating or be
struggling to find quality entertainment? Discover Blackwire TV, the ultimate streaming service. Enjoy over 11,000 live channels, more than 24,000 new and classic movies, and 7,000 plus series at your fingertips. Experience thrilling live sports and exclusive free PPV events, all designed for non-stop entertainment. Experience unmatched convenience now. With Blackwire TV, every moment becomes a cinematic adventure. Transform your viewing experience with dynamic, high-energy content that keeps you engaged 24/7. Join Blackwire TV today and always have something extraordinary to watch.
And I'm talking about, we're going to cut out all your apps, you know what I mean? Everything. You don't need nothing else, I'm telling you. Trust me. Just hit me up. All right, man, we in the building, man. We in the building of Do You Be Listening, though? I got Ill Grimy in the building with me. Got Tone in the building with me. Meech in the building with me. What's up, y'all?
What's up, family? Healing and blessings to the family. Healing and blessings to the community. You know, we in here.
To the guys. Love and
Y'all
light.
Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, y'all?
Go ahead, kick it off, Tone. Let them know how you feeling tonight, man.
Well, you know, tonight is about the chakra system and balancing out, you know, and what's the name of the title?
Hey, one thing I do want to say.
What's the name of the title?
I got a little technical difficulty over here with my audio. Can you hear
Real
me?
quick though, hey Tom, real spill. I was thinking like when you said chakra, you know, I pronounce it chakra, and then what came to my mind was to chakra, like to wake up, like clear. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, that's deep though.
Well, when you said that far as the pronunciation, it's just like many cultures have understanding of the chakra system. But I wanted to speak on the title first, but I want to go directly into what you're talking about. So the title is dealing with the chakra system, and I was waiting on Brian to give us the exact the title. But when
So the title of tonight's episode is The War on Consciousness and How to Unlock the True Divine Power of the Chakras.
Okay, so the war on consciousness. So consciousness, it says Hosea 4:6, it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And then consciousness is basically being conscious about who you are within. And within you have an energy system, and it's called a chakra or chakra. So when you're dealing with different cultures, you have different names. So what we want to do is kind of bridge the gap on all cultures. So all perspective, as far as the audience, some is male, some female, some is, undetermined. So either way that goes, we still know that when we're speaking about something, let's kind of like bridge the gap. So you're right. Some of them call it chakra system. Some of them say 7. Some of them say 14. Some of them say 21. So you got the Hindu and you got the Yogic tradition, which is what I understand. I only speak on what I understand. And then you have the also set society, which have 14 chakras. And then you have the Hindu, which is 7 chakras. And then you have the Tantric and the Tibetan, they have 5 and 7. So it just depending on the systems that you're dealing with on what the chakras, the numbering of them is. But why this is important, audience, is because when you're stuck in a chakra, then you kind of have an imbalance. And this is what brings us about these problems in our life. So the problems in our life deal with our chakra system. It deals with our body. It deals with our perception. It deals with what we magnetize into our environment because of a blocked chakra. So, the first chakra would be the root chakra, which would be red. So the root chakra red, and that deals with more sort of survival. So when you're dealing with survival, you're dealing with it was the title to the guy, Abraham Maslow, basically the hierarchy of needs. So when you're dealing with the root chakra, you're dealing with the 3 first vertebrae of your spine, and that's dealing with survival and basic needs. So when it's out of balance, you think that you got to get this or you got to get that. You know what I'm saying? But overall, we look at the heart as being red, but that's just a misconception. It's just, I wanted to say that because it shows how they will throw things that truly meant something for us to learn from, and they'll put a twist on it. So starting with the root chakra being red, survival, and basically it's dealing with our basic needs, food, clothing, and shelter. So that's kind of where we'll start off with it, with the root chakra. So what you say about that, Brian?
So the root chakra, what I want to say about the root chakra, the color symbolizes the root chakra is red. It's located at the base of the spine. So that shows the representation of grounding itself with it. And so the root chakra is tied to feelings of like safety and security and stability and like the connection to the physical world. So, that's your lower self. That shows your connection to your physical body and tells you are the body. And that also deals with stuff like rage, your lower desires, like, like sex, violence, everything that turns on and trigger that lower vibrational energy is your root chakra. So, it's ways to heal your root chakra as well. I'm not saying that your root chakra is not needed, because it is the foundation, is the base. So, things to like balance your root chakra would be to, like ground and walk barefoot through the grass, meditate in the grass, put that ass to the grass. You know what I mean? Get back to nature, connect with nature, because you got to remember that all our bodies are nature. You know what I'm saying? We are a part of nature. You know what I mean? So the connecting with your root chakra takes things like that, to connect back with nature. And then also, if you want to break down other things for your root chakra, you know what I mean, like ways to heal and things to have around, like crystals and stuff. If you into crystals, good crystals for your root chakra would be like red jasper or black tourmaline or hematite, like he said, what you said, you just said garnet. You know what I'm saying? Those are good crystals for you to have
That's
around.
probably the best one. I ain't gonna lie. And Garnett got a mind of his own. It'll jump out your hand, hit the ground, because it like being on the ground.
Mhm.
Grounded.
Yeah.
Know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why you see in electricity or something like that, your root chakra, when you got speaker wire is red and black, you know what I mean? They show the symbolism of grounding and stuff like that. Those are your colors right there for your root chakra.
So you got something to speak on that one, Grammy, on the root chakra?
Um,
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna go back.
no, just like just all vibrations
I'll be right
attract. So they all got their own frequency. So
Okay.
every vibration got a different frequency, but they all attract and build on top of each other. So your root chakra, of course, is gonna vibrate hard and go attract because that's the beginning. So it might vibrate the hardest.
Well, we're gonna get back around to it then, because we definitely gonna speak on the vibration, because each one got a vibration. You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch, you got something on the root chakra?
Yes, sir. Pardon my voice. So the location is near the sacral joint at the bottom of the spine. Okay, the flow of energy, it moves in a clockwise direction and connects to the physical auric body.
Repeat
It
that.
regulates.
We'll take that from the top again.
Okay, so the name, they call it the base chakra on here, but we know what it is. The color is red. The Sanskrit name, which is an ancient language, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, is Muladhara. So y'all type that in and see it for yourself.
Okay.
It is represented by
Mudra.
Huh?
I was trying to pronounce it, Mudra. Go ahead.
I don't know. No, mudra is hand signals. Represented by a lotus of 4 petals. The location is near the sacral joint at the bottom of the spine. The flow of energy, it moves in a clockwise direction and connects to the physical auric body. It regulates the lower back, the adrenal glands, that's important, the blood, the skeleton, the feet, the knees, the hips, the teeth, the nails, the rectum, and the spine. It's associated with physical stability, security, self-sufficiency, and responsible for self. Personal growth areas, connection to the earth. We just was talking about being grounded.
Yep.
And also survival instincts.
Yeah.
Right. Hey man, when you was reading that, you was making me think about first like with the grounding. So I always wanted to know what the grounding was. So the earth emits negative ions, and our body emits positive ions into the earth. So I wanted to know why. So the positive ions is what create disease within our body. The negative ions is what the earth gives to us to heal us. You know what I'm saying? So when you had said that the grounding aspect of going outside barefooted, and then you got the shoes that's called soles, which is the sole of your feet. So it's something happening with those rubber soles that's disconnecting you from the earth.
Right.
So when you say that the root chakra is red, it made me think about all the things that we just talked about recently that was red. And red means it's kind of like it's destructive. It's dealing with this physical world. It's dealing with a lot of if you think about the devil, it's red. So
fire.
Fire. So when you're dealing in that root chakra aspect, you're dealing with more of a carnal or more of an emotional, fiery type of a person that might be considered out of balance. Because you're not. That's the first chakra you're considering on a yogic scale. But I'm gonna tap into that because we did mention the 14 chakra system of Kemetic studies, which is Egyptology or Egypt, and that one is called Sehu or Earth chakra, which is a survival chakra, and that's the first chakra of that. But just to go back to just that red and that root chakra, man, a lot of us act out inside of that. That's what we really deal with the most. A lot of this horniness and a lot of this, because the horn man, the devil. That's what I'm talking about. Regardless of how you horny or not, So when you're dealing with all of this horniness and you're dealing with all of this sexuality, we dealing with, that's a root chakra imbalance. When the root chakra is imbalanced, you want to, hit a lick, you want to, You know, you want to go out and you want to lick your lips real, So you just made me think about. You just made
Hey,
me
real spill, and then you just a quick thing, and then Grant, because you got something to say, but
Go ahead. I said freaky ass nigga.
right.
oh,
Oh, did he?
you a 69
Root
guy,
chakra.
69 again. But anyway, yo, it's crazy because why they dropping that new Captain America, which is now a black man, Anthony Mackie, but the Hawk is red now.
Yes.
It's not green no more.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Talk
So
about it.
what do that mean?
That's old too. That's old. Like that's not new. Like that's already in the comic book world. So they already was sending that
Right.
message.
See, that's where your profession come in. But the movie, I don't even believe it's out yet, or maybe it's out in
Yeah, they
theaters.
advertising.
Right.
Just ain't hit theaters yet.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Hey, look. So, Chuck, check it out. To go back to the root chakra, because we
Yes, sir.
always look at the Bible too. So, the root chakra, the church of the root chakra is in Ephesus. That's Revelations 2:1-7. You know what I'm saying? So they even put the root chakra, the 7 seals. They even put that in the Bible. I just wanted to throw that out there. But then when we say sounds, when we say that the root chakra is dealing with sounds, it was AEIOU. So this particular root chakra, like you said, adrenal glands. That's what you made me think about. So when you're dealing with the adrenal glands, you're dealing with fight or flight. You're dealing with, am I gonna make it tomorrow? Am I gonna pay my bills tomorrow? That's the root chakra. That's the root chakra imbalance.
That's most black people, because what we say, we live in CTC. Check the check.
See? So they
That's
let you know that they
basically all of
keeping us in balance. They keeping our root chakra out of balance, with
Right.
all of this hypersexuality, you know what I'm saying? These women or whatever the case. But I just wanted to mention that to the audience because it does have a biblical reference to the root chakra, and it's Revelations 2:1-7. And that vowel sound is E, So like we was talking about as far as frequencies,
What's the scripture for that one?
I didn't look it up. Revelations 2:1-7. But I just wanted to get that out to the audience because the Bible verses can be interpreted different ways. So I didn't want to go into different interpretations of the Bible. I just wanted to point out how that was significant that each chakra has a church that's mentioned in the Bible, and it also has a corresponding body part, like it has a color along with
like the red hawk versus the green
Brian,
hawk.
look it up.
That's the root chakra versus the heart, basically.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what you could get from the red hawk versus the green hawk. The green chakra.
So what is that? What's the red hawk versus the green hawk?
The hawk always been green.
The real movie.
Hawk,
the Hawk movie was always green.
Marvel.
Yeah,
but the new movie that's coming out or is out or about
the
to be
bad
out,
guy red though.
They made him red.
Okay, so like with me, I had a problem with green. So like green being a heart chakra, I had a problem with connecting to the people and this, that, and the other. So when you're in a disconnection, you become angry. So that's one of the discrepancies of your heart. So when your heart isn't pure, your heart isn't balanced. It says that the heart chakra, when it's out of balance, is basically you kind of got daddy issues. That's what they called it. You codependence, you needy. So I was very out of balance with my heart chakra, and I did have daddy issues. Single parent home, being raised in Gary. But at the same token, I didn't know. So once I became aware of all of these different actions, I wanted to find out how you fix it. So once again, I've had practices on hugging trees, taking my shoes off, going outside, getting a little mud on it, But I wanted to say how when you have an overactive adrenal gland, you have before I came to being, aware of myself, my consciousness, I had that PTSD, Soon as them sirens hit, or soon as a car looked like it was a police, then like, man, what? My adrenaline get to pumping, you know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to speak on how my root chakra was completely out of balance, and how my heart chakra was affecting, because when you said red and green, it was like how my heart chakra was wanting to affect the root, but it still was overpowered. My darkness, even though I was going up the chakra system, I still was in darkness. So the flip side of of that green and red, like you were saying, which makes me think of Christmas and the Santa Claus, which is part of the meditation. We ain't gonna go all the way off into that. But it made me think like how I was battling within myself. I was battling from my heart, but I was also battling within the root because my heart was impure. So it made me realize that, like I was telling Ryan, it's a dark side to the tree as well. Just because we working within these systems, other root chakra, and then you move on to what is the sacral chakra is what we're gonna speak on next. So when we dealing within these chakra systems, we can see how off the mark we really are. So that's what the chakra system kind of showed me within my own life, how off the mark I truly am,
And then the last thing I want to say on the root chakra.
Wait 1 second.
Oh,
Are we gonna do are we gonna do them in order from the base up, or are we just gonna go over them in random?
I say let's
we're gonna do from the base up.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do them in order.
Yeah,
from the base up.
why I like that, excuse me, y'all, my fault. But why I like from the base up, because it says as above, also below. So as above is what we're trying to attain. We're trying to attain this cosmic consciousness, this Christ consciousness, but we living within this physical body, which is the below. So the below is truly this inverted pyramid, that Baphomet, that pan energy, that's truly what we work in, but we swear that that's the devil worship, not knowing that that's what we working in. Your worship gene.
Pan is a nature spirit.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Your worship gene that makes you see something outside of yourself is what you working with. That's that pan energy. That's the Baphomet energy. So when you speak on that, that's what I was kind of coming to, is that when we working from the below, we gotta understand this carnal mind. It says we don't battle with flesh and blood. We battle with spirits and principalities and high places. The high places is the mind. We got to get this flesh right first. Once we get the flesh right, then we can get out the body, because it says.
I'll build on that 1 second.
Go ahead.
Yo, cause I ain't eat meat for about 4 years.
Right.
Man, my whole motherfucking family used to make fun of me because I'm only eating sides. Because I'm still indulge and I'm trying to kick it with the family, but I'm only eating sides though and not getting no meat. They used to really make fun of me, like, nigga, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
you know what? The most sad part about that is that your family has an attachment to the past. So when you come, we building on Hindu and we building on Gnostic principles when you talk about the soul outside of the body. So when you pick a family, when you chose this family to incarnate to, you chose a family of discrepancies. They supposed to challenge you on the things that you do right to transform yourself outside of the family. So that old way, that root system, that root work, you know what I'm saying? That's what that ancestral root is. Ancestral. It ties us to the past. You know what I'm saying?
And don't get it twisted. Now I do eat chicken is delicious. But
well, I'm not gonna lie to you, big bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, big bro. Like everything I love. Pork I stopped eating in 2003. Beef I stopped eating in 2013. Chicken I stopped eating in 2018. But then I went to New Orleans. But however, why I did that was a systematic approach on the actual product. So the pork itself, I was 350 pounds. I didn't want to be fat as a pig. You see?
Damn.
Right. So I didn't want to be fat as a pig. So when I watched What the Health, we're talking about beef and how the cows was raised, they talk about the cow got 4 stomachs. I'm like, whoa, I remember that from school, chewing cud, chewing the green. So now that you can start feeding these cows corn, it has took the cow and made it a diseased being because it's not living off its natural source. So now I'm looking at What the Health, like, oh, I got to stop eating beef. But beef was kind of tricky for me because I love steak and I love them red. Now, the chicken part was because it started giving me a headache. I was going to this grocery store and buying those rotisseries, right? So I eat the rotisserie, I'm like, man, my head hurt. And then in the barbershop, I said, I ain't eating chicken no more. Oh my God. It's like us on the pound. Oh, nigga, you ain't eating chicken no more. We dare you. You know what I'm saying? So Wingstop.
Race trader.
I want to chime in on that statement that Meech made when he said that just because he wasn't eating meat, his whole family was trying to clown him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you got to think though. You say your chicken is delicious. That's what you just said.
It's delicious.
You said no, it's not.
It is.
It's not. It ain't delicious until you put shit on it.
Seasoning.
I guarantee
Right,
if you ate it bland, you wouldn't like it.
That's true.
You're
man.
right.
Seasoning
And you
is
got
best.
to, but I'm only able to say that because I went through that, you know. But and then once you pass a level,
I'm saying this because I want to remove the blindfolds that people be putting on their lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got to think about everything that you eat naturally that you probably wouldn't like, and everything you eat unnaturally that you do like. So most of the stuff that you eat is unnatural.
Right.
So you gotta untrick your mind that stuff that is good because you doing stuff to it to make it good.
Right.
So we naturally not supposed to eat it. You know what I mean? But if you pick up a fruit and you eat that, it's automatically good. You ain't have to do nothing to it but rinse it off.
Exactly.
I just wanted to say that.
Motherfuckers be getting okay. So we come from different lands too, as well. You got to honor your ancestors, the whole nine. If you eat a buffalo, you know what I'm saying, and you from the buffalo tribe, that's beneficial to you because your blood type, your bone structure, everything is different. If you notice, people that come from the mountains got skinny ass noses. I can tell we all from the land because our noses are big.
That's bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's some white people shit. Only white people thrive off of that type of shit. We don't really thrive
off of what?
Off of eating meat and stuff like that. That don't come from our culture. That's not. That's not an.
Not to interrupt you, Brian. Not to interrupt,
bro. Go ahead.
Interrupt you, big bro, because I want to interrupt you on this one because I don't want you to go too deep because that's a whole nother show. All you got to do is look at our teeth. Our teeth are not designed to bite meat. We don't. Our fangs are not long enough.
Yeah, we don't have. Yeah, we talking about vampires at that point.
We're fruitarians. So because we fruitarians, we supposed to eat things that have a seed in it.
And you got
the strongest animals in the jungle eat only plants and shit.
Right. We ain't even eating fresh meat. We eating dead meat too. So it's like
that's
a whole difference.
That's true. Right. But I'm just acknowledging the real of what the fuck we got going on now.
Because you saying it come from our people and stuff, eating buffaloes and all that. Dog. That was a tradition that trickled down after people started hunting animals. We wasn't hunting animals. That's why most of the dangerous animals that will fuck us up, they don't even eat meat themselves.
All right, Grind, look, I want you to listen to a shaman from Africa. His name is Credo Mutwa. May he rule in peace. Look into Credo Mutwa. Some of this shit is ancient and mystical. You know what I'm saying? We didn't always used to have to hunt. Some animals, we'll get to that another show, but Grind, we'll talk and then look up Credo Mutwa.
So you know what though? Hey, look, not to cut us off though, but we talking about our stomach and what we eat. That's the sacral chakra.
Exactly. We definitely.
All right, can I say one more thing on the root chakra?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Real quick, it's just on the paper. So it's considered the first reptilian brain, and that consists with people that like to do it alone.
Oh shucks.
People that like to do it alone.
Oh, so repeat that again.
It's the reptilian brain, and it's people that like to do it alone.
Okay, so watch this. So when you I'm gonna start at the alone part, and then I'm gonna go up to the reptilian part.
Yes,
so
sir.
when you say do it alone, all myself or all alone or all in one sometimes can be a better, because when you've recognized the self or the self-love, when you recognize self, now you recognize the whole. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it from that standpoint because that's a green energy. Because when you look at it from the root standpoint, all alone, I don't need nobody else. Who he think he is? He think I need him.
And then that's the new word. They be like, he green.
See what I'm saying?
So green.
Okay, right.
Whoa. That ain't no new word.
But green?
Green ain't new.
Yeah.
Well, I just heard. I only been hearing it for the fact.
I read those in Donald Gore's book.
It's popular now. Let's say it's popular now. Can we agree on that?
That's been popular to somebody.
In jail, they said, boy,
Not
he's
to
green
me.
as a pool table, square as a box of cornflakes.
Shout out,
I ain't him.
shout out to Phaedra. Phaedra would say, "Nigga, you green as fuck in a heartbeat."
Oh yeah, see, I
Okay,
ain't watched that,
okay,
but I know who that
okay.
is. She from Basketball Wives, right?
Basketball wise, what? Oh no, they just taking that shit from somebody else, man. That's all it is,
All right.
man.
Let's not get to the green yet, because the green is the heart, though. We still on the orange.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we at the sacral chakra, y'all. That's
All right, yeah.
the
Now we
sacral
moving. Yeah.
is orange. Yeah, the sacral is orange. That's another name, but Tom, because I don't know how to pronounce all these names. You know the real. You know we talking in English, but
Right. I don't, Swastidana.
Swahistahana.
Swahistahana, but we not Hindu, bro. You
No,
know.
I'm just trying to put people on game, man. They gotta know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the
Hey,
sacral part, the
I can
sacral,
It's
spell the
orange, man.
Sanskrit
Let's
name,
just
Brian, and you
remember
can
it's
look it up.
orange.
yeah, right.
Brian, you want to look up the
Right.
name in Sanskrit?
No, it's called Swat. He just said the name
Like
in
you said,
Sanskrit. It's called
the Swahistahana. You know,
Swahistahana.
yeah. So I try to
On this.
put
All right,
people
so
on.
y'all. All
You
right,
know,
so let's correct this. If this paper ain't right, then nigga, we need to say it ain't right. So
Hey,
the
No,
Sanskrit name on
shuts
this
off.
paper, it says
okay.
SVADHISTANA. That's how you
Okay,
spell
so
what y'all just
so
said,
so
right?
with that being said, you got Hindu, Buddhist, Egyptian, Christian, Gnostic, Christian mysticism as well. So they all got different names. So in the beginning of the show, audience, when you hear these different names,
I gotta
they're
get on that.
because of different languages,
Yeah.
right? So let's kind of focus on the color, because you're right, these names can be different,
Yeah.
So
Oh, but I believe y'all just said the name I spelt. That's why I was doing that.
well, the name you spelled was a V, but the opposite was a W. So it's always the same. So I remember one show the other day, we talked about Trump, and Grimy said that his name wasn't Trump, his name
Oh,
was Drumpf. So it's Drumph. I mean
yeah.
PF.
Mhm.
So let's not get confused with these spellings, because these spellings are
Well,
just designed for that confusion. So
it
Exactly.
just
spellings
leads
are
you
for
closer
confusion.
to the goal, though.
Huh?
It can lead you closer to the goal.
Remember, we talked about off camera how words can, the
Words are
eyes and
spells.
ears. So let's stick to the ears. So when you stick to the ears and you speak to the vibration of the ears, let's look at the color, because each chakra has a vibration, which is a word, like the spoken word we trying to figure out, swai this, swai that, whatever, root chakra, sacral chakra. So to make it simpler for us, we can focus on a color,
Yes.
because colors are more vastly readily available than those tricky words. So for the audience, because some people, because on a partner of the root with comedic studies, some of them are ISIS, some of them are Horus, some of them are the sect. So we
Right.
haven't even spoken on that yet, but I think that the confusion lies in the name. So if we don't
Yeah.
get confused by the name, then we can kind of
Indeed.
focus on the color. That way we won't confuse the audience, because
Indeed.
confusion is of the enemy.
Indeed.
So the sacral, because we in America speaking a bastardized English, we speaking a bastardized language, because English in England they speak toel is tau, not tau the way we pronounce it.
Type
So we
shit.
speaking British English, which is bastardized or a slave trade language called
Mhm.
English. That's a whole nother show.
And
So
I want to break down in the future Old English too, because people don't even understand
exactly.
that this is a new form of
It's
English.
new. This is a trade language.
And then
This language was universal to make trade, and the biggest trade which happened in the stock market was the slave trade,
right.
so-called slave trade.
Yeah.
Well called.
So and another thing, hey man, hey look, hey people, man, if y'all watching, man, I would appreciate y'all, jumping in that comment section, man, speaking on something, saying y'all mind, whatever. This is a community chat, so y'all can always jump on the panel if y'all got an opinion or y'all want to cut somebody out or something. I don't know what's going on,
Right.
but we here for that. Make sure you hit the like button if you watch it, please. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? If you got time to share it, if you want to. If we saying some stuff that you wanted to run across somebody or something like that, you can share it as well. You know what I mean? We here for that.
All right. So Brian, you were speaking about that sacral chakra, which was number 2. or the
Yeah.
second chakra from the root up, Swadhisthana, whatever we call it. It's
So, yeah,
orange.
No, y'all said the crazy part is y'all said the word right though.
Right. Okay. And it's
Yeah.
It's
orange.
just it was
It's orange
spelled a
chakra.
certain way. But
Yeah.
I want to give them a chance to look it up, you know?
All right.
Go ahead.
So the sacral, you know, we was talking about the sacral. The sacral is orange, everybody. It's located at the lower abdomen, below the navel. So, you know what I'm saying, that's something for y'all to know. So that, you know, what represents the sacral chakra is, you know, that's where your creativity come from, emotions and stuff like that, like sensuality, and you know, like your healthy expression of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like your emotions of like vitality and pleasure. You know what I'm saying? That's what rules the sacral chakra. And things about that is like when
The
it comes,
orange joint.
yeah, your orange joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, the orange joint.
Orange. That's right.
when it comes
The
to
orange joint.
when it comes to helping stuff like your sacral like balance and stuff like that, you know, good things for that, you know, is like more like your creative expression, um like dancing and, you know, like yoga
Your
for the,
eccentric parts.
yeah, like yoga for your hips and stuff like that. You know, when you, the way you can notice that you're imbalanced in your sacral is like your emotional instability, if you got creativity blocks and stuff.
Right.
And you, oh, another one, lower back pain. That'll let you know that your sacral is off. If you got bad lower back pain and stuff like that. I didn't even go this with the root chakra, but I wanted to go over affirmations and stuff as well, you know, because it's affirmations that you could tell
Got
yourself.
'em.
Yeah, we'll double back on the end because I want to learn
Yeah.
that myself.
Hey,
That's
and
that
also,
mirror
so I got
proclamation
some
stuff I was
affirmations.
talking about last week.
Yeah,
That mirror
yeah,
proclamation.
exactly, yeah. So he'll already cut that, you know what I mean? So
I got a
yeah,
few of them too. I'm gonna get the whole. I got it all right here. The funny
yeah.
part is, one thing we missed, y'all, is the foods that go with this stuff. That's the same color as the
Oh,
chakras.
please, yeah. Break that down too, because
Right.
that's good work. That's good
We
work.
got to do that.
Yeah,
Right. So
yeah.
we go back
We
around
gonna
to
figure this out because I know, you know, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
gotta do that
Because
too.
I want to talk about that too, because people don't realize what the gut is. The gut is very powerful. The gut is your
Yeah.
first brain. The gut is a brain in itself. It works in motion, just like your brain on the top of your
right.
head.
It's your intuition. It's your
Exactly.
intuition.
And,
Like I
and
got
get
a
into
gut feeling.
probiotics.
You
Right.
definitely got to cleanse the gut. And a lot of these foods, like
Sure.
especially when we talk about meat and all that kind of stuff, that is something that is helping destroy your emotional control and your rage and all that type of stuff. People don't know the stuff that we eat is the trigger to a lot of bad emotional behavior and anger and all kind of stuff. You know, that's because it's root chakra stuff. That's why it's bloody, it's red.
It's sacral. It's sacral chakra.
No, I'm talking about it's root chakra stuff that we're eating. You know what I mean? That's why it's
It come
bloody.
out your root chakra when you
Yeah,
put it there.
You're right. It's root chakra
Tell you
food.
that.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
that we're eating. It's bloody. It's red.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we don't
They
supposed
be stressing out the livestock, beating on the livestock and stuff.
Right.
yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
And
So they
that's why Wagyu beef is so expensive because they massage the cows. They
Right.
play them classical music, and the beef come out way better. That's
yeah,
why it's so expensive.
and they
It's
kill
high
they kill
quality.
them.
They
They
don't
kill
just
them.
kill them. They kill them like behind their back type shit. Like, but
Yeah,
before you get
exactly.
a meal, it's like a
They
sneak
cautious
up
when
on
they
you type shit.
slaughter them.
So you
Yeah,
gotta think that when you eating meat, the way they being slaughtered matters because they dying under fear and duress and
Right.
you know what I'm
So you
saying?
except
got
for Wagyu.
the funeral home in your stomach for the cow.
Exactly.
Exactly.
They died scared. And that's another thing they do
Exactly.
when it comes to adrenochrome, but that's another episode too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I
Hey,
didn't even want
yeah, no, we ain't gonna do
to.
that right now.
Hey,
Hey,
look.
because
So
that's
check
a
it
whole
out.
episode.
So
But
I
hey,
want
look
to
up how
talk.
they treat Wagyu if you want to. It's on
Right.
you. But the Wagyu, they massage them niggas.
Right.
They
So
they
what I came up
play
with on the
music to
sacral
them.
chakra, like I was saying, it's the Church of Smyrna. So
Mm.
like you said, it's the lower abdomen and the navel. But what I also was gonna add to it, it's the nuts, it's the testes and the ovaries. So we know what that's about. So Revelations 2:8 through 11, it says, basically the esoteric meaning, Smyrna represents the trials and purification. This church is associated with chastity, transmutation of sexual energy. So when you say transmutation of sexual energy, we don't know that our most potent energetic field is our sexual energy. So when you talk about dance and when you talk about creativity, your drawing, so why we lack our talent and why we lack our creativity is because nigga jacking off too much. You know, we too horny. You know, we wanna see the round booty too much. You know what I'm saying? So when you're
But
dealing with that solar
But
plexus,
one of the things you said is church, right?
yes,
that's
sir.
what
We talk about the church. It's called the
I
Church
thought
of
you were telling me
Smyrna.
wisdom.
So
Okay,
the
and that's why
church,
they
yeah.
attack us so much with sex and violence
exactly,
everywhere. That's the most easy accessible shit out here is to watch
exactly.
TV and see some sex or some violence and keep you grounded down, keep you put
Right,
down.
That's why
right,
they say sex sells. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly.
sex sells. Sex
They
sells
sell
your
it.
soul, baby.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So I want to
They sell
confirm
that
what.
stuff to your root chakra. That's what they doing. They selling it to your lower self because your lower self is
Those
easier.
three.
Yeah, it's easier to be in. You know what I mean? Your
Right,
lower self. You're gonna
right.
flow quicker.
And
Go
I
then
ahead.
want to confirm
like
what you just said, Tone.
go ahead. I was gonna
So
say, far as when you want to heal that, when you want to transform that, you have like when you talk about the affirmations, there's a mantra that you can do in your meditation. VAM, VAM,
I'm
VAM. It awakens the sacral chakra. You know, because
Vom,
VAM, VAM, VAM. So a lot of these things
Vom.
you intuit, you don't have to say it with your brain. You can intuit, you can say it, and that you can meditate on that, the VAM.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's changing your sacral because you want to heal it. You
Hmm.
want to heal each chakra. You want to heal the root chakra. You want to heal the sacral or the orange chakra. You know, so one of those healing methods is the mantra VAM.
And for
Yeah,
dummies,
Vom.
for beginners, you know what I'm saying, who people who ain't hit that meditative state yet, you know what I'm saying, you can say out loud to yourself is I embrace my creativity and allow it to flow freely. You know what I'm saying? Just say it out loud. Just keep saying that
Right.
to yourself. Say it to yourself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. You know, that's something else that's
I
good.
embrace my creativity.
Yeah, I embrace my creativity and I allow it to flow freely.
I say.
So I want to
Yeah.
speak on the Ashe for sure. So I want to speak on this. So the stuff that I'm reading come from the Seven Circuits of the Brain by Jewel Pookrum. You can look up Jewel Pookrum. Her last name, you know how to spell Jewel, but Pookrum. The second chakra is the B brain, and it means to congregate, to be in church or a gang. So this is people that got to be around other people
Mm.
in order to. And it's funny because you said church, and that's what really was like. I'm like, oh shit, he hitting on what I was about to say. But these personal notes though, these ain't
Right,
no.
right.
I can't even see the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you think of church, you do think about the congregation type of a spirit, but what we speaking about, everything is dealing with one body, which is your body.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
the
for sure.
church is your body. Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt. So the church is your body. So
AKA
when you out of balance and you need to
Temple.
unite with someone else to make yourself feel whole, then you kind of know that that's a little bit out of balance because it's about self-realization. It's about finding your wholeness through yourself. Like Ryan say, I found myself. Hey, how you say it?
I,
So I want to ask you
how
this.
dare I said,
So
how
so
dare I create myself outside of myself and still be myself?
Right. So
so so I say this is Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of these different things, even the platform that this video going on.
Mhm.
I don't want to say, do you
YouTube.
consider that being outside of self?
yes, because when you okay, man has to process from the physical world to the higher realms. So we need these outside advocates and adversaries to lead us to the way. So the adversaries will be the bad news that we watching. So we need to watch that to say, oh no, we're gonna watch. Do you be listening? No, we don't want to watch that junk over there no more. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and then you
saying?
got to think too. We actual light beings. This is what we working towards explaining to everybody that we actual light beings. You know what I'm saying? We supernatural genetic people. So of course we appearing outside ourselves and still being ourselves, visualizing ourselves, whether it's our character performance or not. You know what I'm saying? Because it create what your mind create what you want to see in front of it. Because we are light beings. So exactly what he said. Like you go create yourself, you can see yourself outside yourself and still be yourself. It's still your, you know, me. I'm from the birthplace of creation. You know what school I went to. So like it's all because you a light being. And this is how you control the guiding lights. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's
Hey,
all
we
that
can
is.
move on, but if y'all want me
Yeah.
to read the
Oh yeah, I didn't because I wanna break down stuff too, Meech, with you. Because
yes, sir.
you all about that crystal game, and you know you got altars and shit. You been in this shit for a minute.
You
So
already know me, man.
good crystals for your sacral. So some stuff, but it just come hard to me.
Sacral, don't worry about the name. Remember,
Uh,
Good
it's the
crystals for
orange
your
Sacral.
chakra.
orange joint,
Sacral.
baby, for the
The
Can
orange
I
orange
read?
joint.
chakra.
so for this,
Right.
Hey, the funny part is I gotta get my
so it's
the funny
cardinal.
part.
You got the
Hold on.
cardinal. You got cardinal.
Hey,
Cardinal Leon.
Yeah.
uh,
Cardinalia.
Organite gonna help you with
Cardinalia.
everything.
It's called
Cardinal.
Cardinalia.
Carnelia. Okay.
All right.
All right. And then we got orange.
Carnelian is what it's
Okay.
called.
Okay. There we go. See what I'm saying?
Carnelian.
Come on, man. Put it on there for him, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Carnelian. But
And then you
that's
got
this
and then
is this
amber.
is organite.
Yeah. So
This will help you with everything.
yeah.
It's gold in here, it's silver in here, the whole nine in this joint. Damn,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know I should just grab my crystal
Here's
box.
Carnelia right here. I don't know if you can. That's the pink one here.
See
That's
it?
the pink stone. Carnelia.
Hell yeah. And the copper around it make it stronger.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Hey, so I want to read off the sacral chakra before we move on. Or we can stay here,
Right.
whatever. You said what?
The sacral. Go ahead.
Okay. Sacral chakra. The color is orange. The name, y'all said the name earlier. I spelled it out. So y'all go back a couple minutes and see that it's represented by a lotus of 6 petals. The location is 6 centimeters or 2.4 inches below the navel. Grind. Didn't you say something about the navel, right?
Yeah. Below the navel. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. We building.
Nuts.
Okay. Right. 6 inches from your navel. Okay. Anyway, it say the flow of energy. It moves in the anti-clockwise direction and connects to the etheric auric body. Now, if you don't know what an aura is, catch up. I ain't talking to my brothers on the panel. Y'all know that.
Yeah. I'm with
Catch up. All right. It regulates ovaries or testes. He said the nuts.
you.
Kidneys, bladder, prostate, the pelvis, the bodily fluids, the adrenal glands as well, just like the root chakra did, the large intestines, and the lower back. Grind, what you say? If your lower back hurt,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And also the sacrum. So a funny thing about it is, when I first started coming in the Kundalini energy, my lower back was hurting as well, though.
That's
You see,
Kundalini
because it got
awakening.
to
Those
rise up.
Kundalini symptoms. Those are symptoms of your Kundalini awakening. That's why when you said that chakra spins counterclockwise, it's kind of. Remember we was talking about that on the other show. As far as how they open up and how they spin. Because once you start to spin them or you start to focus on them, it's all about intention. Once you start to focus on them, your body might trigger a reaction like vomiting or headaches or
Yep.
but sometimes that's the blessing because that's just a reaction of what you being a physical being. On a spiritual level,
receive
you don't have those type of emotions. So
Yep. All right, where we at with it, fellas?
we on the yellow chakra, we on the solar plexus.
We're going
Yellow.
yellow. Solar plexus. And
Solar
then
plexus.
we're gonna do a little brief intermission, just a little brief one. No.
Okay.
We're covering the solar plexus. Should I? No, I ain't gonna even do the other name for it. So the location of the solar plexus is your upper abdomen. So it's that more represents
What
like,
color is it, Brian?
oh, yellow. I'm sorry about that. Yellow is the color of the solar plexus chakra, and that's more like your personal power, your self-esteem, confidence. It's associated with fire, so that's your get up and you know what I'm saying? I'm here,
It's
chakra.
happening.
So good ways to help balance that is like setting boundaries, your self-reflection, and breathing exercises and stuff like that. That's where you start to get into your solar plexus, because it's the belly, it's the chest.
Yeah, Wim Hof technique.
Yeah, that's what
different techniques you could do for the breathing.
Exactly. So when you imbalanced in your solar plexus is like when you got like low self-esteem, lack of confidence, or if you got like something going on physically, like like digestive issues and stuff like that. That's when you know that you are.
Okay. Passion, sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's libido.
Yeah, you feel.
Yeah. So what I got on for the solar plexus being orange is the church of Pergamum in the Bible. So that's in Revelations 2:12 and 17. So Pergamum represents the battle between the spiritual and the carnal desires. Spiritual and carnal desires. So I think that this is kind of what we battling right now. And then it says, it's the hidden manna mentioned in Revelations. It refers to the spiritual nourishment gained through self-discipline and mastery of one's emotions. The white stone with the new name represents the transmutation of lower energies into divine wisdom. So when I look at this, when I think about this, and it says the solar plexus being yellow, and then I joke because it made me think about my granddaddy, yellow belly sapsucker. When you ain't strong in your solar plexus, you might be a little weak inside in your stomach. I think that's dealing with the willpower. I'm not sure exactly, but I know it's dealing with a low libido. So when your solar plexus is out of whack, and then it's dealing with the spiritual desires and carnal desires. When you out of whack, your carnal desires is straight for sex, straight for what you can get your hands on, far as food. You're dealing with spiritual desires, you more so trying to, it could be out of balance. Everything's supposed to have a balance. It can be out of balance, and you're trying to run a church all the time. You're trying to, make yourself right according to, being seen by people. So I think, like I said, both it has both sides to it. So we have a positive and a negative side to these attributes of these chakras. So to know one side, we got to know the other side, So once again, I think that dealing with our sexual desires, our carnal desires, what I'm saying? That's one of the things that we came to rid ourselves of, and then it says when your solar plexus is weak, I still keep relating that to willpower. And when I think about a weak will, I don't want to do nothing. I want to sit around. I want to be lazy. You know what I'm saying? I want to, top me off. I don't want to put my back into it type of idea, So, you know what I'm saying? So I look at all of that when it comes to a weak solar plex, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't want to get up and work out. So when I look at the solar plex, I look at it working out. I look at it, the things that make me, feel good about myself the next day. You know what I'm saying? Then by being in the navel, by being part of the stomach, you saying the stomach has a gut. The gut has a brain as well. So, a lot of our brain. Right, exactly. So, so I look at the solar plexus as one of the main, parts of this lower self, because it's still within the lower self. Once you reach the heart, you don't reach balance, the middle ground. So, so I think that, within that lower self, we still dealing with that, that filthy manner, the manner that's mammon, which is greed and, lust,
Yeah.
It's funny you saying that, and the way they spell it in Sanskrit is Manipura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manipura.
Yep.
Manipura. Whatever.
Yeah.
Manipura.
Yeah, we're having, we gonna say it.
Manipura. Whatever. I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Feel me? And then the first thing that popped into my mind, because I be seeing shit in my mind, like the first thing that really popped in was a gut punch.
Hey, y'all, that
Like,
be hallucinating too. Just put that.
when, huh? I
No,
can't hear you.
Say
no,
what?
I was talking shit. I said that's him hallucinating.
Oh, shit.
No, no, I see shit. That's just ability. I could paint a picture like this. And you
Right.
better play the song I sent you, nigga.
What, you sent me a song? I didn't know
um,
you sent me. Which song you sent me?
yeah, I sent it to the email. The email. I
Oh,
ain't gonna say
I
the
got you.
email, but
I got
the AO joint. But like the first time I got into a fight and we locked up and the nigga hit me with them gut punches,
Mm.
but it was with the knee. I said,
He said he
I
got
didn't
hit
need to
with
know.
gut punches in the joint. He
Yeah,
took
but with
it
the
to
knee
him with the
though, he started
smish,
kneeing me.
smish.
But gut punches too, like boxing, but he started kneeing me, and I'm like, oh, this is different.
Right.
So
Right.
now I gotta, oh no, now we gotta go to the ground, grapple and tackle. It's all cool. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But
Take all the wind out
huh?
you. Take all the wind out you.
Yeah, it'd be like, you
And
don't
yeah, the
even know.
first time
You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
hit, first time
Excuse
I
me.
got hit my solar plex, man, I thought I was about to die.
It
That
feel
shit
different, don't it?
hurt it.
It's like,
Oh,
ooh,
your
he hit me
body
with
lock
like
up
three
and
knees.
shit. Oh,
Yeah, you like, oh shit.
that solar plex is a different feeling, boy.
Hey,
You-
and that's the soul, the SOL, the sun. That's where your shit based
Man, you
at.
ever get
It's
hit
the
right there,
brain.
man, you know pain. You
Yeah,
ever
yeah. Hey, that's crazy. So I'll read this while Aunt gone if y'all cool with it.
go for it.
Okay. So the name of solar plexus, obviously, the color is yellow. I just spelled out Manipura. I mean, that's how we gonna say it for today. It's represented by a lotus of 10 petals. The location is the solar plexus. The flow of energy moves in a clockwise direction and connects to the vital auric body. Now you notice all of the chakras move in different ways, like gears. You know what I'm saying? The different ways that you go up. Okay, it regulates the pancreas, the stomach. We was just talking about the stomach,
Mm-hmm.
the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the small intestines, the abdomen, the sternum, and the back. It associates with inner peace. You want to say something, Grind? My fault.
I'm just teasing you, man. You know I'm goofy as hell.
Hmm.
Oh, I ain't here. Oh,
You said the
uh,
abdomen.
nigga, the abdomen.
The abdomen. You mean the abdomen?
Man, I don't pronounce words like them niggas. I'm from motherfucking Pennsylvania by way of Ohio. Fuck them. Uh, I know how to read though, don't I?
I
How
got
about
you.
that?
Yeah, I follow you.
It regulates the pancreas, the stomach, the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the small intestines, the abdomen,
Mhm.
and also the sternum and back. It's associated with inner peace, personal power, self confidence, self worth, self acceptance, and trusting and accepting our gut feelings.
Mm.
Mm,
The
okay.
personal growth areas are self esteem. So, this is how you can be better with these chakras. The
Mm,
personal growth areas are self esteem relating to the world around us.
Mm.
right. Right.
Give a fuck if you got on dirty shoes, nigga. Walk in that bitch like you Kanye or something or
Right.
whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Self-worth. It's your self-worth. How
Exactly.
you feel about yourself. You got
Exactly.
And
purpose,
I
but
told you that shit vibrate higher than love.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Self-realization. Yeah,
Exactly.
self-realization. But you can see
Exactly.
how a lot of that is really out of balance. A lot of people don't have no purpose. You know what I'm saying? Their purpose is to get up and go to work every day and party on the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
just
I
the
mean,
same
it is what
routine.
it is. If that's
Let me take you
that's
back to when everything was all right and mama
Some
said,
people, some
"Now,
people designed to be
great,
soldiers
great."
though.
Once I left,
uh,
you couldn't
Some
call me
people
wicked.
designed to be
And that
soldiers and
apple
working
ended
bees
up
though.
wicked,
Brown, we
called
can
me
hear that.
wicked. Writing
That's
the
how
song, it was
society.
different,
That's how
different, and trying to
society go.
Yeah, bro.
different. Wouldn't
Mute your mic.
Try.
yeah, and when it, like I said, when it's out of balance, you know, we be judgmental, we be gossiping, you know, them versus me type of attitude. So that one right there, that solar plexus really be out of balance for a lot of people because mainly in the black community, we really got that bad. You know what I'm saying? We always looking outside of us, talk about all them niggas this or that be that. You know what I'm saying? So we very judgmental when it comes to each other. So we know that our gut instincts is really out of balance. That's kind of like why we keep falling for the okie doke. You know, we keep falling for whatever the masses is falling for, whatever's coming out the square tube. You know what I'm saying? We keep falling for the okie doke. You know, we don't have no purpose and no self worth. And that goes back to the wisdom. We not gaining the wisdom that we supposed to be getting. That's all dealing with the gut, man.
For sure, for sure. No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
real. That's real. And that's and you know, man, I'm gonna tell you, I learned this from Tone myself. You know what I'm saying? This seek real wisdom, man. You gotta go inside, man. You know,
Yeah.
that ain't like you can get a lot from books and stuff like that, but it's just downloads that you gonna get when you tap inside, man. It's everything gonna make sense. Everything you already know gonna make sense. It's gonna start to connect and intertwine, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's you gotta tap into that subconscious, man, because that the subconscious, it records everything on a daily basis. That's the stuff that
Right.
you don't know, the stuff that you forget and all that. But it's all on what you can say on paper in your mind. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
On the
already
Akashic Records, it's connected to your DNA. All you got to do is tap back into it.
yeah, it's already there.
Yep.
know,
So
Yeah,
like with
ain't that what they be calling the junk DNA? They be trying to call it
yeah,
junk
man.
DNA.
Yeah, but you know, it's back online now, as they say. You know, 90% of whatever our DNA.
I know this could get you killed. Your possessions become invisible, just
You
like
can
your
hear that, Grind.
support from the undependable. You was destined to fail. They can't
We can't hear you. We hear the music.
They bump it like bread for a cross that's defendable.
We can't hear you. We hear the music.
Mute your mic.
it's something going on with my computer, bro. It's going crazy right now, bro.
Right,
You know,
right.
I don't
But you know
know how
why
it
it's
go.
going crazy? It's going crazy because of the energy.
Yeah,
So
Frequency.
when you putting out that positive energy, you got to get the polarity back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I
My whole
want to
studio crashed, cuz. Like,
right. So like I was gonna hit the Egyptian or the Kemetic, the Kepra, the dung beetle. You know that beetle that has the wings. Yeah,
I'm
so
here.
that's the same thing as the solar plexus. And when I looked it up, it does deal directly with willpower. So when
talking
you
about the scarab, right?
it's the scarab beetle, right? Exactly. It's the
Yes, sir.
symbol.
Whose house? Tech House. East
Huh?
Tech Golden Scarabs.
Yeah.
That's my high school.
Okay.
Oh
That's
yeah, you was already, hey, the
Right.
gods done lined you. You had to walk this path.
Well, when we come back to Earth, we already. That's the biggest notion. We forget who we are.
Yeah.
But we lay these paths or these stones. That's what the little girl that left the little breadcrumbs in the wilderness.
Yes, sir.
These are the breadcrumbs. We coming back for the breadcrumbs. You know what I'm saying right now. But like I was saying, as far as with the transformation, that's the rebirth. When he say you got to become a new person, when you go within, you going within to rebirth. It says you're going to experience a new birth. It's in the Bible. I don't have the exact verse, but it says you won't die no more. So these are all symbolizations of your new rebirth through meditation by raising the vibration of your chakras, becoming the crystals or the Christ in your own life. You know what I'm
And
saying?
we already don't die no more, but fuck around and bullshit, and you fuck around and come back and be a squirrel or a roach.
Well, why the Hindu tradition says that we don't come back as animals is because we typically don't have that much karma to burn. So if you come back as an animal doesn't have karma. Well, if you come back as an animal, maybe like say for instance, Jeffrey Dahmer, maybe that was his last physical incarnation because he experienced so much horror. So
yeah,
if
he got to be a tree now to give back.
Well, that's the misconception of reincarnation. That's why they took it out and they made it taboo because they wanted to throw all of these different traditions in. The only reason why you would come back as an animal because an animal only experiences its true nature. So
do you believe it's only a such thing as going forward instead of going backwards?
Past, present, past, and future is only within the present. We dealing with all dimensional timelines now.
So time is not linear; it's a circle. So we can end up being
time on this plane is only for a human, a bird, a plant. Nothing else deal with this time construct but a human. So,
okay, build on that more. Because I believe
when you plant a seed, if you fix an egg, how long do it take? We just gonna say it's quick, but it might only take 90 seconds. So a time is only for humans. When you trying to get to work, you got to be at work at 8 o'clock, but you leave out at 7:15. You're not thinking about the hours of the delay in traffic. You're just trying to meet a deadline. Time is a measurement that's dealt with on a human aspect.
Yeah, human measurement.
from
Time
our
existed,
aspect.
but
But let me
humans
say
measured
this.
it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Time existed, but humans measured it, and then they put it in your life by putting clocks and watches everywhere and shit.
Exactly.
So
So, but
so
dig
you
this
got a
though.
misconception. That's a whole nother dimension. Time, another
But dig
dimension.
this though. So I had a cat, right? So it's a machine that feeds your cat. You ain't even got to move. Every
right.
day at 9 o'clock, this cat used to eat. Right? The
Right.
machine dispenses the food out of. It's all electronic. Every day. If the thing get empty, why the cat start meowing at 9 o'clock?
That's right.
Animals can be like associated with time, but
Hold on. So why animals are
I got something
not
to say to that too.
hold on, why
let's
animals are not
build.
associated with that time is because look at how the time changed because of Eastern or the Eastern
And daylight saving time.
daylight saving time. So that lets you
Time
know
ain't real, for real.
that lets you know that time isn't real because, like you said,
Yeah.
the animal shows you that daylight saving time isn't real. So no matter if you on the East Coast, you in the Midwest, that cat lets you know that 9 o'clock was 9 o'clock, no matter if the time changed or not.
Exactly.
So time, that's what we mean by time is an illusion. So one of my practices that I'm just gonna put it out there like that because it's a practice in the meditation that changes. It's an esoteric practice in the meditation that changes the view of time. So I think I talked about grind to this before. So I based my life now off a 30-minute time increment. That's how I know, bam, you see we talking about time at a 30-minute increment at 9:30. Proof is in the pudding. We always get revelation of teachings. So we control time according to our own perception. So if you think that time is outside of you, then it is outside of you. But just like frequency deals with time, just like the chakras. So that's why a woman's cycle is 29 days. That's why the Ethiopian calendar have 13 months. That's why
they only bleed 2 days.
Right. So that's why you have an almanac because the times are different for each locale. So location is everything.
Brian, what you got to say, bro?
I wanted to go do this brief intermission real quick, man, and then we come back at it. You know what I mean? We are already we already at an hour and 6. So
Shit. We done cooked.
Yeah, we cooking, man. We got 4 more chakras to go.
Yeah, so we almost
Yeah, and we gonna run through these ones though.
All right, so I'll be right back, y'all. Oh yeah, man. I want to give shout out to Meech Pax on the panel, man. You know, this is a joint from him, man, that I'm about to play for y'all, man. So
Let me take you back to when everything was alright. And mama said, be in the house before you see the street lights, no cell phone. Once I left home, you couldn't call me. Her kiss was sweeter than apple. Ended up on the safari to get it. Writing the song is how I send a transmission and try to simplify when things were different. Wouldn't believe it if you ain't see it. Those times defy definition. And nigga snitching was considered egregious. Back when, if you believe it, we needed thesis. I was in the 5th grade. I knew she loved me cause I gave her my Reese's. Chocolate came in a box. It's king size from corner stores. Exemplifies that I'll give you more, which is kinda like a parable for when I record. Wash the dishes, clean your room, do your chores. Still hear those words in my mama voice. Help me tighten up. In our ignorance, life would enlighten us. Dealt with shit, didn't escape the pressure by lighting up. Still high as fuck, euphoria is my natural state. When you that nigga, you never trip on the accolades. Pay me when you see me, no cash app in the Apple Pay. I just want back what I gave. I hate to say, thought niggas was down for me. I made mistakes with my judgment. I put it all on the line. How dare you contribute nothing? Thought niggas was down for me. I made mistakes with my judgment. I put it all on the line. How dare you contribute nothing? Down for me. I made mistakes with my judgment. I put it all on the line. How dare you contribute nothing? Niggas was down for me. I put it all on the line. How dare you contribute nothing? I always say the real, cause one lie notice could get you killed. Your possessions become invisible, just like your auric field. Support from the undependable, you was destined to fail. They can't see me but feel the words I speak, so they bump it like braille. Fight for a cause that's defendable, stay solid and prevail. Can't reach the top with their weight, I'll conquer a mountain by myself. Plant my flag right before I faint, created heaven from hell. Closest thing I felt the guys below a black woman's belt. When I'm inside your amazing grace, how sweet the sound you make. All of my problems just float away like balloons without a drain. Don't feel rejected from flexes. Most niggas live beyond their means, all in hopes that they'll be accepted. Like the last pick on the team, but you don't know either captain. You can't show them what they can't see. They got two eyes, but the third one missing. Let them remain sleep. Survive my mission with intuition. I'm the go to among sheep. Soon as you listen, know the difference from humans and higher beings. Thought niggas was down for me. I made mistakes with my judgment. I put it all on the line. Had they you contribute nothing. Thought niggas was down for me. I made mistakes with my judgment. I put it all on the line. Had they you contribute nothing. Made mistakes with my judgment, I put it all on the line. Had they you contribute nothing, thought niggas was down for me. I made mistakes with my judgment, I put it all on the line. Had they you contribute nothing.
Yeah, y'all. That's your boy Meech Pax, man. I'm that man, real spitter, man. You know what I mean? And then we also spouse about Black Wire, man. You know what I mean? And tap into our TV network, man. I'm telling you, it's worth it. You ain't gonna have to. It's a wrap for paying for all these different apps adding up on all your bills and stuff like that. I'm talking about pay-per-view events. I'm talking about all the TV shows you like, movies, everything, man. Just tap in with me. The ways to contact me is in the description, man. You can find it, our email, or you can find our Instagram. You can DM me as well, man, and I'll get to you, man. Go ahead.
Struggling to find quality entertainment? Discover Blackwire TV, the ultimate streaming service. Enjoy over 11,000 live channels, more than 24,000 new and classic movies, and 7,000 plus series at your fingertips. Experience thrilling live sports and exclusive free PPV events, all designed for non-stop entertainment. Experience unmatched convenience now. With Blackwire TV, every moment becomes a cinematic adventure. Transform your viewing experience with dynamic, high-energy content that keeps you engaged 24/7. Join Blackwire TV today and always have something extraordinary to watch.
All right, man. I want to thank everybody again, man, for watching, man. I hope y'all enjoying the show. We about to break down the rest of the chakra system. And man, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button for us. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get out there to the masses and stuff like that. And if you can, man, share the channel with your friends and stuff like that. Just tell them, if you're enjoying the show, if some information that you want to pass, man, we here for that. We here to spark the brains of the community and everything like that. So yeah, man, come tap in with us, please. Appreciate it.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back out. Yeah, man. We're on the green chakra, man, the heart chakra right now. So
Yes,
this is the one I had the most trouble with because I had a disconnect from humanity. I always, as far as coming up in the street or whatever the case may be, it made me think that everybody was either out against me or either, I was out against them. You know what I'm saying? So my heart chakra was completely out of balance. So I was taught to start to look towards the green things in life, the greener grass, you know what I'm saying? It says, look for higher pastures or so to say. So I got a stone called a green tourmaline, and that kind of just kept it on my mind. I'm sure it brought some good energy to myself, as well. But that's just kind of like what I thought about when I started thinking about the heart chakra, how that was one of the main things that I had a problem with. But far as on my study on a breakdown on the heart chakra and the church that it represents, the church is let me get this right. The church is Thyatira, and the gland is the thymus gland. And Thyatira is mentioned in Revelations 2:18 through 29. And once again, we talked about the color being green, and the vowel sound being A. So dealing with the let me look up, see what I said on the church, because I didn't see the church with the green chakra in Revelation.
You said the vowel sound being A,
Yeah, the vowel sound was A.
and it's funny because the Sanskrit name it starts with A.
Okay. Okay. So
Hold on,
like,
wait. Before we get deep into this, y'all ain't break it down though. So the heart chakra, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get into the location of that. You know,
right,
it's kind of quite obvious. It's the chest. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And you
It's
know
the fourth
what
chakra.
you know what I mean. And I want to say what what it symbolizes is you got it's earth and spiritual energies. It's like the bridge in between spiritual and physical. That's what your heart chakra represents and stuff like that. And to help balance your heart chakra, you know what I'm saying, that's more of things like acts of compassion and like forgiveness practice, because forgiveness is key in life, for real. You'll be holding burdens over your head that don't even need to be held no more. It's over with, man. Just let it go.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
And that also comes through with your creative expression as well, man. So
So you think that's where you think empaths get stuck on the on that chakra?
They
I
could,
wouldn't say
for
that
sure.
I don't know if they
They could be
necessarily
a
get
I'm
prisoner
stuck.
to
confused
the.
on that chakra.
I think that's I think that's maybe that might be their most powerful chakra or something, like how you got jack of all trades, master of none, and then you got the person that mastered something, so maybe that's where they master chakra is because they empathetic, you know what I'm saying. And then something that show you that you imbalance in your heart chakra, it'll be something like heartache, you know what I'm saying, when you dealing with heart-wrenching things that's making you sad and all that type of stuff. And then
I like what you
you
just
know
said. Let's remember
Codependency.
that for headache too.
yeah, but other things deal with certain things too. So you got, and then another thing that'll show you physically is something like respiratory deficiency or something. You got respiratory issues, you know what I'm saying, like that, and that's right here in the chest, where you breathe from, and you
Right.
know, that's your respiratory system, you know what I'm saying. And then another thing that'll let you know is you have difficulties receiving love. You
Mm,
know, receiving love is a thing. People don't know how to receive love, also give it. So,
right.
that'll let you know that you imbalance in your heart chakra because you don't even know how to take love. You know what I'm saying? Because you just feel a hate. You know what I mean? So,
I know how to give love, but I don't really know how to receive love. And that's
yeah,
why the song that we played, More Hugs, when me and
hmm
you first did the first joint,
yeah,
that was real. Maybe we
yeah,
needed more hugs growing up.
yeah, for
You see what
sure.
I'm saying?
A lot of people don't know how to receive love, and that's why people say you will have everything you want right there in your face. You know what I'm saying? You still don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Because they don't know how to receive love. And then there be some people that have been all the way damaged. You know what I'm saying? And they think everything is fake. No, they can't believe that somebody actually fucked with them like that. You know what I'm
I can
saying?
count on one hand how many times my mom kissed me when I was younger. That's
Right.
why I shower my girls with kisses. Every time
hmm
we, you know what I'm saying, kiss on the forehead type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you know,
all
the
right,
Yeah,
moms back then, moms thought that was a way to kind of keep the boys tough, so they had to play
yeah,
both sides,
right,
okay,
you know.
yeah.
yeah. And my
Especially
mama,
if you got a
she
if you got
older
a
than
single mom, yeah. Because my
yeah,
mom
yeah,
tough as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But
And
it's like, did that fuck us up?
Of
it
course,
could because
of course.
because
Childhood trauma.
Said,
we
of
didn't have a
course.
balance of
I want to
the
hear ill because he being quiet.
uh, we
No, like everybody handle trauma different.
mm-hmm, for
That's
sure.
all I can say about that. Everybody handle trauma different.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I want to give y'all an affirmation too, because I don't think I gave y'all one for the sacrament. We skipped that part again.
Right.
Man, Grind, I appreciate you for playing the joint, though.
Oh yeah, man, you
Yeah,
appreciate me for nothing.
I'm about to be sending you hella shit. You already know
Uh,
that.
but anyways, something you can say to yourself, for your heart chakra, man, because these is practices I do too. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes I do slack on meditating and stuff
I'm
like
about to
that.
grab
But
my chart.
you know,
We all do,
um,
bro. We
yeah.
we we living.
So so something you can say to yourself is, I am open to giving and receiving love unconditionally. That's something that you can say to yourself. You can say that out loud,
Mm.
back and forth to yourself. I am open to
receiving.
giving and receiving love unconditionally.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And
And
the
then,
mantra you can say in meditation is yum.
mhm.
Yum. In your meditation, if you ever get that deep far into it,
Yeah, for sure. And then like some good crystals, you know, for your heart chakra. You know, you got rose quartz. You can use like green adventure, and like jade. You can use jade crystals as well.
And
Big up,
you
big up.
know,
Look,
regular quartz always amplifies
your
the
rose
energy.
quartz right there.
What you
There
dealing
you
with.
go. Yep. That's an example of rose
It
quartz right there.
amplifies it.
Mhm.
Shit, I got so many crystals. You should have told me, man.
Yeah.
And then, hey, start putting pink salt lamps around your spot.
You put
Like
pink
to the
salt lamps
people.
around your spot. Tell me what
Huh?
to do around my spot. No, I'm just talking shit.
I ain't talking to you, motherfucker. You like, okay, so I see they be going against each other. It's a 2-on-2, ain't it? I don't know who on teams, but it's a 2-on-2. Nigga, I got hella shit around it. Hey, and another thing though, on the plant life side of the game,
Mhm.
get a cactus.
I got a
Less
cactus.
maintenance.
Yeah, I got a cactus.
Stays alive. I got 4
Yeah,
of
for
these
sure.
bitches.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like,
yeah. Cactus.
let's
Another
real.
thing about
Cause you
cactus
see
is,
that though, Brian?
yeah, cactus is easy to maintain too, y'all. If y'all are lazy plant life lovers, y'all can maintain a cactus very easy. That's a good basic way to
Very
start.
easy.
You know
And
what I mean?
it's
You don't have.
and it. Do you know that it protects from EMF waves better than any other plant? Period.
Mhm.
A cactus tough. Think about it. It got the spikes on it. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't know if y'all can see that because I got the green screen and
Oh yeah,
shit.
we see that lady. That's
yeah.
nice.
We seen her like 30 times by now. You know what I'm saying? We seen her, man.
You did.
You know what I mean?
Oh, just shut up,
You know
Grind.
that's helping your root chakra as well.
For sure. For sure.
No,
Can you see the words or no?
no, I can't see the word. It's too small. But
What a
we see the colors and stuff.
you know, because you was talking about the affirmations, you know,
Yeah.
the root, I am, and then you
Mhm.
say whatever you want to put, because you can do your own magic. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah. I'm just giving people an example. You know, something they can say to themselves aloud. You know what I'm saying? That's
The
good for you.
next one, I feel, you know, and then you put whatever, I feel successful or whatever you want to put. I don't care. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? I do. Yellow chakra. I do what? I do love people unconditionally. You could put, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then we on the heart chakra, I speak. What do you speak since we on the heart chakra? I speak what?
That's more. That sound more like the throat chakra. You know what I'm saying? That deal with communication and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The heart chakra. That's about being open. You know what I mean? That's the balance of energies from your spiritual and physical. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Somebody gonna zoom in
We on
on
the
it.
throat chakra now, though.
yeah.
Oh, we on the throat now?
We going over to the throat now?
I mean, it's up to y'all. It's up to y'all.
I thought you had more to say. I thought you had more to
no.
say about the heart chakra.
I mean, I'll
Okay.
go back to the heart chakra because
I'm
I
trying to
didn't
get
have
all my
actual,
materials, man. I
I
got a
didn't
lot
have
of
Revelation breakdown.
papers and all type of shit.
Go ahead. Speak on it, Tom.
It was Revelations 2:18 through 29, and it was the church of Thyatira, and that represents the power of love and spiritual devotion. The heart is the throne of the divine within us. The warning against Jezebel in Revelation symbolizes the need to avoid corrupting love with selfishness or ego-driven desires. True love is selfless and connected to the divine. I just want to go back over what the church of Thyatira in Revelations 2:18 through 29.
So that's the throat, right?
No, that's the heart.
That's the heart chakra.
That's
Okay,
the
it's
heart.
the heart. Okay.
Heart chakra. It's the thymus gland. That's the gland or the organ this is represented to. Well,
All right, so let me
green
read this
joint.
off real quick. If that's go ahead, Brian. I mean, ill. My fault.
As I said, the green joint.
All right, yeah. So I'm read this off. The name is the heart chakra. The color is green. The Sanskrit spelling of it, because we don't know how to pronounce these names, is ANAHATA, right? And they say it's represented by a. Can't even tell what that number is because it's exactly where the fold is on the poster. So I'm not even gonna say that. The location is the middle of the chest. We know that. The flow of energy, it moves in an anti-clockwise, and Ant said, or Tone said, counterclockwise. So I'm gonna start using that. Counterclockwise direction, and connects to the astral auric body or the emotional auric body. It says it regulates the thymus, the heart, the lungs, circulation, your hands, your shoulders, your breast, and your upper back. It says it's associated with love, generosity, compassion, and with forgiveness. That's something niggas got to deal with. Personal growth areas, giving and receiving unconditional love. How we feel about that, y'all?
I just said that. I just said all that.
There you go. I'm just reading it. You know what I'm saying? Just double confirming.
Yeah, for sure. But
Straight up.
yeah, like I think a lot of people struggle with forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you've been
I
scarred
know I do.
to that point. You know what I mean? So, you know, but you aren't just forgiving somebody just to forget them. You forgiving somebody for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta that'll become a burden on you if you don't let shit go, man. Shit gotta go.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
we
I mean?
not perfect, nigga. I be feeling like 50 Cent sometimes, nigga. You hear me? Like,
be like that.
why would 50 ever? I don't think he should have trolled Irv Gotti for passing, but
You want
is
to
he
go
wrong?
over the 48 laws of power too, or something? That's a part. That's kick your enemy while he down right there. That's to make your enemy.
And you know he dropped a book called The 50 Laws of Power, I believe.
Yeah, with the same author.
Exactly.
Robert
Is
Gray.
he wrong though? Let me ask y'all that. Do y'all feel he wrong?
I mean, all fair and love and war.
Yeah.
That's that man across the bear or hand off, whatever.
Indeed. Nah, it's his cross the bear.
That's his, you know what I'm saying? Like they tried to kill him.
They tried to kill him. 9 times he got hit up. Let's talk about it. But that's real though. It's the same thing. We got to deal with forgiveness.
So you saying he got
You
saying he got an unforgiving heart.
I'm not saying he got an
That's what I'm taking
heart.
from it, because you said it like you felt like 50. So that's basically, it was like you was trying to relate to that side of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nigga, you try to do something to me, it's up forever.
And that's
and guess what? People be thinking when they pass
that's
over,
an unforgiving heart.
somebody waiting to judge you. Ain't nobody waiting to judge you. This earth realm is more tricky than you think.
Why you feel like you can't forgive an enemy that try to do something to you?
Why do I feel like that?
Yeah.
I don't have to forgive you. I'll just stay away from you. That's it. It's really, I have no explanation, bro.
So that means you separate yourself, then you separate it.
Yeah, separate from the old people, yes, for sure.
Yeah,
I don't want to be around you no more.
But I mean, but acknowledging it is everything, because now it lets you know that that's what you can work on. I mean, you want to eventually be able to rise above allowing somebody to live in your head rent free, so called. But same token, you do want to. That's what it means by love your enemy. You're not truly going out giving them a hug. You just taking that energy and you making it vibrate higher. That's the alchemy. So what they say is you take that circumstance into your meditation, or you take it into your closet or whatever, you know, you get your drink and you think about that circumstance and you make it relive it. That way you change the outcome. Because if you don't change the outcome, you live in that vibration, and that's what you hold on to. That's a desire. That's still a desire. That can make you have a bad life. They can make you reincarnate into this realm again and into that pain. So that pain,
indeed.
You know, that's what
don't get it twisted. I don't have any enemies right now, but I'm just saying a lot of people are judging him for posting Herb. You feel me? And we are saying how
we know that they working with the red chakra. We know that they working with the Luciferian. You know, they working with keeping their materialism stable.
Indeed.
You know, so we still coming authentic and organic. So they dealing with something that make us react in that manner. You know what I'm saying? That's why you say you felt like 50, because that's like one of my main playlists that I go to when I want to get that hyperness in me to feel a certain way. but I use that in the gym, but it's the same token. You know what I'm saying? I remember living through many men on the street before the feds. So, I mean, when you're using that energy, we still got to recognize that that's a darker energy. That's the subconscious. So you're still using the heart energy. You just flipped it. You flipped it on the dark side. So there's nothing
All
wrong
right,
with knowledge.
so can I ask you this? All right, so do you feel like dark is better than light, or what is your stance on dark and light?
I mean, I feel that in balance, you have an equal harmony to where you can be able to judge righteously. So darkness is a shadow of the light. There's only one true essence, and the only true essence is cosmic consciousness. That essence at a vibratory level is violet or white.
Yeah.
So violet transfers as white on the vibrational scale as well. So the true harmony is the light, but you have to go through the darkness first. You got to go through the pain. You got to go through the dark side of the soul, you know, to really realize or to self-realize who you truly are. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I always say that if we living in that pain, you know, go through it, because on the other side it's a victory.
Yeah. Run to it. Don't run from it.
So we're going to the throat now. The colors for the throat is it's blue, sky blue or turquoise, represents the throat chakra.
See, all our throat chakra is working well.
Yeah.
This.
Another word for it is fashuta. The location is throat, of course.
You just said that, Brian. I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to cut you away. You just said the exact word. Can I spell it for him?
Yeah, go ahead.
It is Visuddah. That's the Sanskrit word. They told us Sanskrit is the earliest form of language that was written. So go ahead, keep building. Then I'll read that.
So what does the throat chakra represent, man? It's like it's basically like communication, and forms of like self-expression. But the biggest thing is your ability to speak honestly and clearly. So yeah, tell the truth. You know what I mean? Y'all lying ass motherfucker. But
tell the truth.
What?
So
when it's out of balance, though, you ain't saying it yet. That's when it's out of balance. You want to lie, you want to tell secrets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But the opposite is silence too. You know, when your throat chakra is out of balance, like when you scared to say something, you know.
Yeah, so that's another thing. A good way to balance your throat chakra, like you need to do stuff like journaling. Maybe singing. Everybody can't sing, but go ahead and sing. Do a shower singing or something. You know what I'm saying? And then practice like mindful speech and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just say stuff. Don't sound stupid. Make sure you think about what you say, basically.
Right.
When you out of balance with your throat chakra is when you got communication issues. You know what I mean? If you got throat ailments physically, you know what I mean? Like, that's when you got or you got difficulty expressing yourself. Some people shut down, they can't express themselves, you know what I mean? Even though they really want to, they just don't know how. You know what I mean?
And if you an air sign, let me tell y'all air signs all of this. I really don't really mess with all of that, the zodiacs. But if you an air sign, you have to express yourself through the voice eventually. Or else it's going to build up, cause you to be chaotic. Or you don't tell this person you feel this type of way about this. Look, I don't appreciate you did this or whatever. It'll build up and then you'll fly out of control.
Right. What's the stone to go with that? Brian?
You said what?
What's the stone to go with that?
Crystals? Crystals.
Oh, shit, I could tell you this one.
I mean, if you want to, man, go ahead, man. It feel like you just, shit, like we in the classroom. Easy. No, go ahead.
My birthday, October 1st. Man, I'm a Libra. I'm an air sign. Lapis lazuli is the main thing you need to get.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That was something I was gonna say.
Lapis lazuli. I could tell you off the rip. I got
aquamarine is good too. You know what I mean? And blue lace a blue lace agate is good too as well. You know what I mean? That's them. You can't just stick to one thing. Some people might resonate, with their body and stuff with different stuff too. So you gotta give them
I'm telling you
options.
the main thing for the air signs.
Well,
But
everybody
hey,
know air sign, nigga.
no, I know that, but I got the crystal Bible and I can read like anything you call off, I could read it right now. And
Right.
we could build and help the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I try
Crystal
to give them.
Bible is cold.
That's why I try to give them a list of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
different things
more
come
than
from
one
different
option
sources.
too.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's
I'm
another
with
thing
you,
I
brother.
wanted you to break down too, Meech, because you know about like monatomic gold and colloidal silver, and stuff
Yes,
like
sir.
that. You know how
Yeah,
you taught me
colloidal
about
silver.
the elixir of life and all that type of stuff. Maybe we can go through that one episode one day.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
damn,
mean?
that's a whole nother episode though, bro.
Yeah, yeah, for
Like,
sure.
building on breaking them down and putting them together. Like, this is alchemy, Brad.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
We are alchemists. These
Right. That's
goddamn
what we doing.
kids, they
Changing.
more advanced.
That's what
Who's
we
talking?
doing. We changing the
Sorry.
base metal, which is the base of the body, the base, which is root chakra, and we're making it rise. We're rising it up through
Yes, sir.
vibratory planes. That's what we doing.
That's why that episode of when we didn't get online and I was showing y'all and we like, damn, how did they do this? You know what I'm saying? I already had an idea, but it's a way to like work with base metals to form them a certain way. Do you know, real spill, I just got a motherfucking chain. Somebody gifted me a chain, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I look it up or whatever. It said it was base metals within it, but then they put the gold on the outside of it. So it's
Yeah.
silver on the inside, gold on the outside. How could it not be real gold? And I'm like, is this real gold? And I'm looking it up. Like, people can manipulate anything that's on the periodic table.
Well, that's called gold plated. You know what I mean? It's basically a cover coat.
It's it's another
You know what I
name
mean?
for it. I can give it to you though. But I ain't about to look it up right now because we in the show, but I could give you the real name.
Okay.
It's a different name. I'll tell you off the phone, because I had to find it. I got the website on my phone though.
So anybody got anything else left to say about the throat chakra, or should we move
Oh
on to the
yeah,
next?
the throat chakra is also the church of Sardis. It's the thyroid gland. Like, so when you said when the
The
throat, so
Church
a
of
lot of
what? I
people
couldn't hear you.
Sardis,
Sorry.
Sardis. It's in
Okay.
Revelations 3:1-6. But I was thinking about when you said the throat. So we know that the thyroid gland, people thyroid gets messed up, so they having throat issues. That's the blue chakra. I was gonna also say when with it being blue, you can set your tone in your house. You can set up things in your house that's blue. If you have a problem speaking, that'll definitely help. But
Right.
Sardis, the Church of Sardis represents the power of the spoken word and divine truth. It's dead works mentioned in Revelation symbolize people who claim to be spiritual but lack real inner transformation. This chakra governs our ability to speak truth and communicate divine wisdom. So yeah, so that's what I had on the throat chakra, and we can even we can break it down and go into the symbolization of people who claim to be something that they are. They stand on pedestals and they preach to the streets. But I was taught that anytime you're trying to gather somebody, you're trying to bring them to a certain way of thinking, then that's kind of a worship, satanic worship. When you gotta corral people, that's more like a cult, because it says God draws us. So I just thought about that when it says that when you're getting people, try to because your voice is loud, you draw people in such a negative way. And we have a lot of so-called false pastors, false preachers. We do a lot of ill with our mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it just made me think about how the throat being imbalanced can cause all sorts of confusion. It says the tongue. So we know that with that tongue or that word, it has a lot of power. So like you
Words
said,
are swords.
right? The affirmations and everything else. That's very significant. And the mantra to that is Ham or Ham, Ham. So like
And
each
you
chakra has.
reminded me, like, you should, because one thing you said was get your house in order. And the crazy part is, how do parents get their house in order? They use their throat chakra. They gonna yell at your ass. Motherfucker, if you don't, we all went through it because we come from that era. But it's like, wow, that's deep. That's deep.
So moving on, I guess we getting to the third eye. That's
right.
That's the next chakra. You know what I mean?
Six.
Another word for that is ajna. Is that what it is?
Basically,
The
Yeah,
color for
it's
that.
spelled on this AJNA. So
Yeah.
basically.
The color for that is indigo. Indigo is the color for your third eye.
Yep.
So basically, this chakra represents it's basically it's the spiritual eye that seeks truth. You know what I'm saying? In all things. So this is the eye that make you want to seek truth in all things and see the light, basically. It represents like your intuition, your consciousness, perception, imagination.
Imagination. Yeah.
Is used to like, to access like deep insights and like spiritual truths and go past the physical realm. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is made to go past the physical. You know what I mean? This is what you get through meditating and all that type of stuff when you astral project, and you tap out and all kind of stuff like that. The third eye is real. You know what I mean? To ways to balance your third eye is meditation itself. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's pretty much the main thing to balance your third eye is meditation.
And to balance all chakras.
Yeah, for sure. And visualization, like visualizing things as well. That's another way to help balance your third eye. And spending time in nature again. Always go back to nature. You know what I'm saying? You got to connect with you. You know what I mean? Because you are a part of nature. And another way to notice that you are in balance in your third eye, if you got you've got like a lack of clarity, if you got poor intuition, you know what I'm saying, and physically it'd be something like eye strain, eye pain, eye problems. You know what I'm saying? That's something you will notice physically when you having problems with your third eye.
You saying it's connected directly to the eyes. That's what you telling them?
I mean, you still got two you got to see with regularly.
So you saying everybody with glasses on, they ain't on shit?
I ain't saying that, but you can always heal the eye. I tell a lot of people, sun gazing helps heal the eyes. When you go to
Oh, for
when
sure.
you
A lot
when
of
you
people
go,
scared though.
yeah,
We just thought you would
this
go blind.
this the thing. This is the thing about sun gazing. I want to tell people too, that you don't go out in the afternoon in the evening and try to go look at the sun. You idiot. You
Yeah, you
wake
gotta
up with
wait
the
till it's either
you
rising
wake
or
no you
set.
wake up with the sun and then you sun gaze with that sun. You know what I mean? Like
rising
so
sun.
yeah, exactly. So that
Burning their retinas, huh?
yeah, because they be like, yeah, we black, we can look at the sun. White people can't. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
you don't want to look at the sun when it's at its most
You retarded
powerful,
if you
man.
want.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
but
But
one time, real spill though, I looked at the sun. Have y'all ever seen this? It was like it looked like an eclipse, like because they say on the other side of the sun is a black hole, and it looked like this, like this the sun and this the black hole. But I've actually sun gazed and saw a circle of darkness around, and then it was the regular light of the sun around that.
Hmm.
How y'all feel about
type
that?
shit.
I mean, I
Um,
ain't, I ain't going all off into the sun just yet.
yeah. You know what I mean? That's kind of your experience. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't going all off into the sun just yet. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it because that's a whole different bill right there,
That
yeah.
is. That
No,
is though.
but like you were saying, as far as with the third eye,
Mm.
one thing about the third eye is that it's kind of. Well, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna go back what you ended on when you just said that it's personal, it's intentional, it's within you, it's within your eyes. I wanted to just say, man, to the audience, you are enough. You don't have to search outside of yourself to find something. You don't have to go to no guru. You don't have to go to no pastor. You was built with a soul that is enough. And when you tap
Mm-hmm.
into that third eye or that pineal gland that's sitting right between the two eyes, but located near the middle of the brain, when you start to awaken that, you start to go into that, then you start to get a different type of a wisdom. You start to get a download from yourself. It's from your higher self. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I just kind of wanted to speak on that when you had ended up saying basically we are enough. You know what I'm saying? You got all you need right within you, and it's stuck right then your pineal gland. The problem is that our consciousness is so warped. It's warped with so much distractions. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for us to tap into that source through meditation. You know what I'm saying? So soon as the body starts to get agitated, then it takes more control. But our consciousness, which is our willpower, we talked about that within the solar plex or the chakra. That willpower is what taps into that strong consciousness. That way you sit still or you gain focus. So that's why a lot of people don't read books now, because their brain is just constant firing. It's too much distraction. They can't sit still long enough to read a book. You know what I'm saying? So when you start to awaken or you start to focus in on that third eye, you kind of you meditate, you close your eyes, of course, but some talk where you keep your eyes kind of halfway open and you focus in on that middle brow. You know, so that's part of the technique of the meditation, along with the 6, hold 6, out 6. So you breathe in 6, hold 6, and you out 6, and that way you're controlling the breath. That way you can start to get into that meditative state, which is the slowing of these brain waves, you know. So once again, it's just like if we can tap into that meditation, it is hard, but that's why you don't hear people talking about it. That's why you can't go to church and they tell you, because if they gave you the secret of what to do, and then you would just go try to practice and do that, then you would find yourself within yourself. So that's why meditation isn't talked about. That's why it's hard to do, is because you're taking away the material self. So the material is everything that you see within that two false eyes, that electrical vibration that goes back to the back of the brain and turns everything upside down. Those are the eyes of delusion. Those are the eyes of the material world. That's why you close those eyes and you awaken that third eye. You know, so you awaken that third eye to see the true essence of everything. We ain't gonna go into all of that, but there's a vibratory overlay of consciousness that we deal with that we don't see. So like we was talking about earlier, when you cut off your arm, you still have that remnant or that ghost arm, because there's a vibratory platform the way everything already exists. So in that vibratory platform of everything already existing, it's within your third eye. It's within your mind. So that's the creative force. So when you start to visualize and you start to see yourself within yourself as a higher self, you are nothing but magnetizing that body down into your third eye from your crown chakra. You know, so that's just kind of what I was going to speak on the third eye because that's a whole nother thing. Do you have a church of Ajna? So that's a completely different study. That's like a religious group that you could just go to, and they teaching you straight about the third eye. They got retreats on the third eye because that's where your ancestors is at. Your ancestors is connected to the DNA. Your ancestors is within that DNA. Then you're finding that through the third eye, which is your Christ consciousness. Christ is within you. That's what it means by these works that I do, you also will do, and even better. That's Christ consciousness. You know, but what I wanted to speak on as far as within the write-up that I wrote, that's the Church of Philadelphia. And that's in Revelations 3:7-13. So the Church of Philadelphia represents spiritual perception and inner vision.
Type shit.
See, we close our eyes, and the biggest thing we think when we close our eyes is those damn nightmares. You know what I'm saying? You want it in the real life and you want it in the nightmares. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of us don't want to go into that dark place, because we haunted in that dark place. So once again, it says Philadelphia represents spiritual perception and inner vision. There's dark and light in that spiritual perception, It says the phrase, "I have set before thee an open door." That door is the pineal. So it says in Revelations, it refers to the awakening or clairvoyance of intuition. This is the center where divine wisdom is received directly. So that's your third eye. That's your pineal gland. So when we start to focus on all of these lower chakras and we get to this heart chakra, we start to resonate with this love. That love that we have for ourselves goes out, and we get a love that's in. And like we said before, that love turns into the self-realization. because self-realization is the highest energy. So, but we have to get to that love frequency first before we can even realize who we are. You know, so that was a big point that you had brought out the other day, Grimy, that the self-realization is the highest vibration, is the highest attainment, which is true. You know, we always focusing in on the heart and love, which is what we should focus in on, but that's only to attain the true self, or that self-realization, that Christ consciousness. So the pineal gland, you know, for me, and far as with my studies of the third eye and reaches higher consciousness, that's everything. So the pineal is everything. Then moving on into, I don't know what else we're gonna speak on the pineal, but I know Meech got some on ajna. But if not, that goes right into the crown, which is the halo. But go ahead, Grind.
Yeah. So I want to get to the crystals again. Good crystals to have around you for your third eye, you know, it's amethyst, fluorite, or labradorite.
Amethyst right here.
Yeah. So you know that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. And purple amethyst. Okay.
To have around for your third eye chakra.
All
right. And then you know, if anybody got anything else to elaborate on the third eye, you know, we can.
So this the thing about clusters; they more powerful.
Right.
That's a cluster. You see, this is, and they say this is the blood of giants. We'll get into that another day too, because we gonna have that discussion.
I wanted to say this about crystals because it keep coming up. So what I was taught about crystals in an advanced study, and why I say advanced study is because I have a lot of crystals. So what I was taught about crystals is that in the beginning, that's the material manifestation of what we want to become on the inside.
Indeed.
So the crystals are the material manifestation of what we want to come, what we want to be on the inside. So we supposed
frequency we want on the inside.
Right. So we supposed to use those crystals as a part of a connection to our higher self outside of ourselves, but eventually we want to internalize those crystals.
There's a cartoon called
a harnessing tool. Is that the
it's
word?
A cartoon
harnessing?
called Steven Universe, where all the crystals become characters and stuff.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
And they all got their own personality too,
and all of that.
I could pull out the crystal Bible and we could like go into it. Like,
gonna find out he was a crystal itself. So that's the whole cartoon called Steven Universe.
Okay.
It's all about
yeah. Oh man. Oh, now you cooking, Grind. Damn, you right. And that's 7. You know what I'm saying? 7 universe. Well, who is he was with? Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl.
Yeah, that's who he hung with every day.
Okay.
Yep. And his name was Steven, which means 7. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And man, that's a crazy cartoon. Cartoon Network. What it's called? Steven Universe, right?
Yeah. It's one called Midnight Gospel on Netflix. Midnight Gospel. I don't know if y'all ever seen that one, but that's a pretty deep one too, man. And Mike Tyson had one called Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Oh yeah, they was dropping it in that.
Yeah, they was, man. So y'all just making me think, because y'all made me go back and look at Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know which one I watched, but I paused it when they was talking about the 7 balls. You mean to tell me he got all 7, you know? So I'm like, damn, okay, let me watch
some of that dragon.
Yeah. So it made me want to watch that more intently, because the things that they put in the cartoons and stuff like that, they put the hidden messages in there, thinking that the adults won't watch it or won't see it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Hey, and you know, I'm to get you up to date on that dragon. So it's a series. You got Dragon Ball. That's when you got Goku as a child. You know what I mean? That's
still had the tail.
Yeah, he still had the tail at the time. Yeah, that's Dragon Ball. Then you got Dragon.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Let me speak on the tail, because I never seen it, right?
Yeah.
So when you speak about a tail coming out of a person, you made me think once again, the horn man. So the horny man has a tail, right? So higher advanced study, when I always say that, that's just esoteric. That's ES. That's what the secrets have been held back on. So the tail actually represents the opposite side of the tree, which is called
a Grind. Can you pull up babies being born with tails or no?
I mean, I can.
Well, I don't know much about that scenario, but I was speaking on far as how that Goku which was a representation of your higher self, had a tail. Because
everything is everything.
But the thing is about it, right? So that form of Goku who represents the lower self when he has a tail.
exactly.
You feel me? So when he
Right.
what
So that's why I wanted you
so
to
he
pull it
turns
up,
it.
Grind.
Hold on, wait. I got something to say. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yes, sir.
So basically that represents the lower self. That's when he was with dealing with his base of power when he was getting stronger as a child. You feel what I'm saying? He had the tail, and when the tail when they stare at the moon for too long, they turn into the big monkey gorilla. You
Peace.
feel what I'm saying? So, and they go crazy. They don't have no control over the power or nothing like that. All they know is destruction. That is the root chakra itself. Then you got to when they cut off the tail enough times, because his tail got cut off. When they cut off the tail enough times, it don't grow back no more.
Okay, so
You
I
know
didn't know that part.
that's you
Yeah.
cutting off. That's you cutting off the material world so many times. So that's you cutting off your desires.
Exactly. So
it's just like on the tree of life, when you're moving up the physical tree of life within the body, just like the tree of life outside of the body, which represents your tail. As you move up that ladder of the tree of life, which is the dark side, you finally cut that off, and now you within the red chakra, or you within the
right.
root chakra. Right.
So then he had a son who his name is Gohan, half human, half Saiyan. And they use the word Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? I know you can break that down etymologically. So basically his son was born with a tail as well. And he would transform too if you stare at the light or the moon too long. You feel what I'm saying? So Goku got from the point where he stopped having a tail. And then that's when you get into Dragon Ball Z. That's when you deal with Piccolo and all that. And you was going through the reference of your arm cut off. You still got that vision of your arm there, that ghostly arm. You know what I'm saying? But Piccolo, he can regenerate his limbs when they get cut off. So his arm would get cut off and he'd just grow another one back. Or his whole body can explode and he'd just go into egg form and then grow back.
So how it was taught, so that's Hindu. So that come from the Bhagavad Gita. So what that basically says is that's dematerialization. So your body is made up of atoms, neutrons, and electrons. It's made up of the material tape. I mean, of the periodic table. And dematerializing, we've heard of that. I won't speak of it exactly because that'll be going too deep. And then you heard of materialization. So when you put those periodic things together, then they rematerialize. So that's exactly what I got from what you just said.
Hey, Grind, I got a question for you.
What?
Do you think that Gohan was a hybrid?
Gohan it was a definition of a hybrid. That's why he had the ultimate potential to be better than everybody else. Gohan is the most strongest character because he is a hybrid. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the demigod. You know what I mean? That's the one that's mixed with the two. You feel what I'm saying? Goku shows the purification of the strength. You know what I'm saying? That's why he gets so strong, but ultimate potential lies in Gohan.
Which is the
he got the will of humans.
Exactly.
He got will. Like humans, we got will. So like he got a whole different thing.
But I just asked him because I want him to give it to the people. This ain't for us. We up here for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
And so my next question is, when they do this joint, look, that merging, like syncing, what it's called when they touch fingers?
Oh, you talking about fusion?
Fusion.
When they fuse together.
Right. So what you think that's related to on the human realm? Because I'm relating all this to the human realm, like the earth realm that we in right now.
So who fusion? The characters are fusing together?
So the characters was fusing together to become a stronger fighter. You know what I'm saying?
How many characters was it?
Two of them become
two
one
at a time. So it's two ways. It's two ways that they can fuse. They had a fuse where you can do a ritual dance for them to fuse, where they end up with their two fingers together like this.
They gotta be synchronized exactly together. They gotta be
synchronized exactly the same.
Not right. It don't work.
And then they got another way. It's another way to fuse with the earrings too. They got the earrings from the gods. So one wear one earring on the left and one wear one earring on the right. That's another way they can fuse as well.
One of them was bashed, you know that, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay, so the fusion, that's the balance of the chakras then. That's the soul, the soul man and the physical man.
It's like the good and bad, because you know
Right.
Vegeta and Goku ain't fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? But when they had to fight a god, what they do?
Yeah, they would
They
fuse
was
together.
reluctant. It took 5 of them though. Remember that joint?
What?
The newest one.
You talking about Super?
Maybe
But
when
that
they
was
had to go against what's the cat guy
Beerus.
name?
Beerus, the
Yes,
god of
Beerus. Yep.
destruction. Yeah, Beerus is
Yes,
the
sir.
god of destruction. And then they all hovered around each other to give that power to Goku so he can reach Super Saiyan God. You feel
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And that's another form of Goku's power. He know how to do the spirit bomb, which he will draw the power of everybody around from the earth, everything, and make a ultimate spirit bomb. It's a ultimate blow to kill somebody that's even more powerful than him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So he would collect the energy of all essence
It took
They
the
around.
other
even go to the
characters to
multi.
help them.
They even go to the multiverse and have a tournament.
Yeah,
So it's like
exactly.
it
Yeah,
just
they
go
did.
like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all about to bring the nerd out of me for real.
Mhm.
No, I'm with that.
but yeah, we the last chakra, man. We up here to the last chakra, man, and that's the crown chakra, man. Anybody want to say something before I elaborate? The colors for that is violet or white, and we was just talking about white and
Damn,
black
I
and
didn't even
white.
build on the last
Um,
one, but
Right.
yeah.
Right.
yeah,
I'll go first. Let me just read this so I can get that out of the way.
yeah.
Crown chakra, the color is violet. The Sanskrit name is Sahasrara. Grind, you know what that say? Or
Sahasrara. That's what I get. Sahasrara.
it's something like
Sahasrara.
that.
Yeah, like
Sound like you eating some hot food. That's what that
yeah,
is.
right.
Shit. Shup, shup, shup. uh, the location is the top of the head, the flow of energy. It moves in a clockwise direction
Mm.
and connects to the spiritual auric body. It regulates the pineal gland, the skull, and the brain. It's
Hmm.
associated with grace, beauty, serenity,
Hmm.
oneness with all, our
Okay.
divinity, selflessness, realization, understanding, and enlightenment.
Mm.
Okay.
And the
Don't
personal
don't.
growth areas are mental, health, knowledge, and spiritual enlightenment. I wish I could have read for the last one, but we was building
Okay.
so much.
So don't forget about, it represents the spiritual connection, to the higher consciousness as well. You know what I mean, with the crown chakra. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of like a sense of transcendence of like unity to the divine. You know what I mean? That's when you get to your crown chakra, that's your unity to the divine. That's you tapped out. You all the way there. You know what I mean?
Most saints
No, you
represent
tapped
that with
in
the halo.
Yeah.
and tapped out.
You know what I'm saying?
Most
But I'm saying you tapped out from the physical. That's when you gone. Like you
So
that's why I said tapped out.
you
You know what I'm saying?
connected. You connected
You
to cosmic
connected.
consciousness.
Yeah, exactly. You connected.
You
You connected
I
to
and
the
I,
divine.
Father, are one.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
I
you know
want
what
to
I mean?
build. Oh, well, go ahead,
So
Miles.
to help, but when you was talking about balancing and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Another, because we went from the third eye when we started getting to meditation.
Right.
Meditation is where you tap into that crown, man. You got to keep putting meditation out there because it's serious.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And that's when you started getting into prayer. You know what I'm saying? And
Time with self.
and energy healing practices. You got to heal the
Right.
energy. You know what I'm saying? When you know that you in balance with your crown chakra, that's when you got like a lack of purpose.
Mhm.
And then remember when you said headaches, that's where headaches come in there because you just your crown. You know what I'm saying? And then physically you will start experiencing like neurological issues. You know what I'm saying? When you start having like you know what you call it, your
Dementia,
yeah,
dementia,
all that type of
neurological.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Like when you start experiencing like nerve pains and all that type of stuff, that's when you know that your spine is not doing good because you get nerve pains and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
I
yeah,
want to build with you on that one.
yeah. So and then the affirmation for that because we keep skipping affirmations too. Just
And
say
we
out
keep
loud.
skipping foods too. We're gonna have
Yeah,
to do
food.
this
Yeah.
another show because we
So
in now.
so uh So a good affirmation for your crown is to say that I am connected to the divine source. You know what I'm saying? You say that out loud. You know what I mean? That's something you practice out loud when you speaking to yourself. You know what I mean? And crystals for that will be stuff that like your clear quartz, and also amethyst as well. That's another good one for the crown chakra. The same thing. And us and selenite is a good crystal as well for your crown chakra.
Okay.
And don't put your selenite in water because it will dissolve.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's real. But you can drink it if you want. Risk it if you want.
They
It
gonna tell
works.
somebody risk.
He's saying risk it if you want.
I just said, hey, y'all know.
Don't drink the poison. Yeah, what I got for
You know what I'm
the
saying?
crown chakra is the Church of Laodicea, and that's
Mhm.
in Revelations 3:14 through 22. And Laodicea represents the final stage of enlightenment. The warning against being lukewarm symbolizes the necessity of full commitment, like when you were saying you fully committed to the crown, you fully committed to your divine. So it says it symbolizes the necessity for full commitment to the spiritual path. When the crown chakra is awakened, one experiences union with the divine and achieving gnosis or true knowing. The Sanskrit or the sacred word for that is Om. So we talked
Mhm.
about Om before, OHM, but this
Yeah.
Om is AUM. But I just wanted to touch briefly that Om is also Amen or Amen. You know what I'm saying? So
Why is the different?
well, once again, like I was saying at the beginning of the show, these words we can be kind of confused on. So when you coming from different perspectives, so when me and Graham was talking about Ohm as an electrician, you have OHM. So that's electrical ohm. When you're talking about ohm as a vibratory property for the Hindu Sanskrit word, you're talking about AUM, ohm. When you're talking about a completion of which they try to say in church, amen is agreement, but it's actually completion to the source, and that's amen. It's the same thing as ohm. So ohm is
Amen.
actually, go ahead.
Amen.
Yes, Amen, like Amen Ra or Amen, is all the same. It's all the same title. So when we talk about names across the board, we can get confused within the spelling. So that was one of the confusions. And remember the Tower of Babel. You're going to confuse the languages. So when you start to switch all these
To
different
make us
languages,
disconnect.
right, it makes a disconnect. So that's why I was just trying to relate the actual Hindu Om, which is AUM, according to the Om, which is a vibratory frequency in electricity. And why we mention Ohm, the vibratory frequency with electricity, because it does the same thing as Ohm AUM. So Ohm is a measure of resistance in frequency dealing with electricity. AUM is a measure of resistance, is you resisting the devil by going into your meditation. You're resisting the negative energy. So Ohm, OHM, is a resistor. So they telling us what it is resisting one energetic field to another. So what energetic field are we trying to resist with AUM? We try to resist negative polarity, which is the same electrical system. Like you saying, we're light beings, light meaning energetic beings. So with that being said, that's why we want to go into this meditation to resist evil and it will flee. That's what the Bible said.
Because if he hit if you have matching frequency sticks, if you hit that bitch with a rubber hammer, the one that match go vibrate off the vibration of the one frequency stick, the one that you held up the other day. Like he had two of the same kind. If he hit one and make it vibrate and hold up the other one, it's gonna travel straight to that matching frequency. That's why I say so it's gonna travel. That's why I say the thought
Hey, the
provoking
first
shit.
thing I picked up on is aux. Like aux remind me of the letters you was just aux chord.
Yeah.
You know, a motherfucker be like, no, give me the aux chord. It seemed like the same energy as which had you spelled the first few?
Well, AUM is a vibratory word in Hindu.
Yeah.
Is basically, just like the word God, governor, order, and destroyer, but it also connects to the word amen or amen, which is some say completion or to agree upon. But that agreement is the cosmic consciousness or you uniting with your higher self.
Do you know how important the aux chord is when you riding with your niggas in the whip? No, for real. Like That's what bruh, Brad. My mind is different.
Right,
You
right,
feel
no
me?
doubt.
Aux
Yeah.
cord. If you got the aux cord, you controlling everything for real. You controlling the vibration. Let me play Nuck If You Buck on the aux cord when we all going somewhere.
No, if you buck.
How we gonna feel though, Brad? Like for real.
I mean, and that lets you know
punch a
that
nigga out.
that whole
Like,
era of fight songs, you know what I'm saying, used to change the whole
yeah,
club,
but
man.
it's
When
like
you,
music but let me play
yeah,
Scissor then.
Yeah,
Or Janae Aiko.
Master P changed my whole generation.
yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Man,
When
my
you get to
brother,
playing,
my
when you get
my
to
real
playing, get
brother
on my
beat a nigga with a
level,
baseball bat.
and yeah, you get to playing Knuck If You Buck and get on my
Hey,
level
Ew, I
and
know
all
you
that. You
know
looking
this
for a fight?
Louisville Slugger.
I mean,
A
shit,
Louisville Slugger.
it's a bat.
Yeah, what
My
about it?
brother beat a nigga with that. No, that was in Bout It. I wasn't able to come upstairs. They didn't allow me to watch it with him. You
Get
feel
him,
me?
Big
I had to
Hurt.
wait outside on the porch. And you know Bout It like 2+ hours.
Right.
Get him, Big Hurt.
No, he beat a nigga with a goddamn baseball bat.
Yeah.
Nigga, you gonna
Hey.
see this and laugh. Cause he be watching our shit too.
Hey,
Real spill, bro.
Y'all speaking on them 2+ hours, y'all. I gotta go, man. I
I ain't
shit.
mad at you,
How
bro,
long we
because
been on, y'all?
I'm about to shut down, man, because we had 2 hours for sure.
Yeah, I got
Definitely had
Okay.
2 hours.
So,
Man, y'all boys,
like,
man.
Yeah, my ass hurting this chair.
man. Yeah,
Shit,
Oh,
man.
don't say that out
that was a
loud.
great build,
Yeah.
family. I appreciate y'all, man, because I learned a
Hey.
lot today myself, you know.
Hey,
You
for
already
sure.
know. And
For
one
sure.
more thing, nigga. I wore this Dennis Rodman shirt. Cause I'm letting niggas know, nigga, we all fit in, nigga.
That's right.
My nigga Brown Phil Jackson right
Hey,
now,
yeah.
nigga. You can beat Jordan or you can beat Jordan, but this nigga could beat. Hey, look, I'll beat Dennis Rodman. Fuck it.
Hell nah.
Hey, real spill, Tone. You said some real shit to me. You like, nigga, the questions be so. I'm just trying to get niggas to let's expound.
To relate. You trying to get us
That's
to
how we
relate.
build.
Yeah.
You feel
Hey,
me?
yo,
Y'all,
Hey,
man.
nigga, we
Hey, man.
got 6 Bulls right now, nigga.
If you want another thing, man, if y'all want to tap in, man, to the TV network, man, Blackwire TV, just reach out to me to the email or to the DMs, man. It's in the description where you can reach me at, man.
Yeah, because I know y'all want to see that
Tap in.
Canelo
Hopefully I
versus
can get a
Crawford.
discount.
Know y'all
Right,
want to see that Canelo versus Crawford.
And-
Y'all
and-
better
and-
jump in and get this Blackwire.
And
Yeah.
another thing, man, it got movies out too in theaters, man. Clear HD, man. You can see everything, man. You ain't got to even go to the movies no more. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's that good.
Got something like that, but you got
Man, if you in the Indianapolis area, man, you trying to get touched up, man. Tom Anthony Scott right here in the building.
Man.
I'm trying to tell. Hey, look,
right here,
he gonna get you right. You know what I'm talking about? Look, hey, every time I leave out the shop, they say, "Oh, how you doing?" Yeah, you know what I'm
down
talking
there to
about?
get a haircut so I can look cute again.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Gotta be careful.
man.
I told him leave my beard alone, man. He still put it to work.
Yeah, you feel
Hey,
he made him see the vision he ain't see. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, I appreciate y'all, man. Paying
For
homage.
sure. You know what I mean? And Avon TV mount, man, if y'all need any AV work done, that man, they go from, TV mounts to home theater system, in ceiling, in wall speakers, man, wire concealment, in surveillance, whatever you need, man, AV wise, man, all the way down to fiber optic network and data lines, all that type of stuff, equipment racks, man. We do that, man. We got a lot of talents in the buildings, man, and we got a lot of people that still waiting to step up on the channel, man. That's also in other professions, man. We building a network here, man. If you have a professional, a skill or anything, I will throw it up and we will shout you out, to help bring you some business and some awareness to your expertise, man. So everybody, man, tap in, man. This is not just for the spiritual talk, man. This is for everybody to be something and help create that wealth for everybody in our community, man, because our community only got a dollar circulating through this mug every day, man. So yeah, man, I just wanted to
wanted to add to that grind, man. I wanted to add to the ladies, y'all. Although look like it's just all men up here, we also invite y'all up. I got a couple ladies that have a couple books that they got coming out, and they want to talk about that as far as women health, menopause, and all of that type of stuff. So it's still a platform for everybody, y'all.
Getting there.
With that being said, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Peace and love, y'all.
And also, every journey begins with the first step, y'all. You know what I'm saying? To the people out there. So
no doubt.
Let's keep it pushing.
All right, man.
Little piece of hair grease. Do you be listening though?
Do you be listening though?
Do you be listening though?
Do you? You know? And we out of here,
There you go,
man.
boys, man.
All right, man. Much love, bro. You know I gotta end it with that song. You know what I'm talking about? And there it is, man. I Am by Grind.
When I think of you,
Yeah.
my heart remembers
Oh, yes, it does.
all the love we've ever had. All the love we've ever had. Just me and you.
Damn.
When I think of you,
Who am I? Cause I know I ain't this body for real. Now that I'm in the physical, it's hard to describe me for real. Trying to remember, but my real self hiding for real. Where you at? Come talk to me. Give me my knowledge. Cause the real shit that I'm really supposed to know, it ain't buried in no college. It ain't buried in no book. I won't hear it from no scholar. Put me up into the astro and grab me by the collar and then speak it into my ear. Even if you gotta holler, I want the cheat codes for this shit. Like I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. Cause I'm tired of all the lessons. I'm tired of all the stressing. What's the point of being immortal if I'm always counting blessings? I'm done with all the extra testing. Shit, I'm trying to have fun, even if it's for a second. Give me a second. How dare I create myself outside of myself and still be myself? So my question is, what part of myself am I? Cause the thoughts that I be having running around in my mind, I don't think you motherfuckers really know God. Or do you? Or do you look in the mirror and be like, nigga, who you? Meditate, levitate, and see what you do. I need more people on this type of time, so I can get a blue clue. Running through this simulation, twisted off this juju. Forgetting that I am the only way I'm going cuckoo. So who am I? I'm you even you too. So if I'm you too. Quit falling for this foo-foo. No separation from the creation, just like voodoo. Chasing your tail, who knew? Thinking out loud, talking to myself. I know you're listening, you probably think I got a screw loose.